Hey guys, welcome to the Chainsword Diaries. I'm TCD Matt. We got TCD Jeff playing today against Jake Coppin and this fabulous looking Chaos Army representing Khorne and all his bloodthirsty goodness. We got the people's hero over here bringing Deathwing, So it's going to be a viable study of whether or not they're going to be able to go with a pure Deathwing army in 8th. We're playing 1,000 points. We're not going to run the Khorne mission this week. We're going to be playing Maelstrom mission. We've got Deadlock, am I right?
Deadlock it is.
All right, so we've got Deadlock going on. We've got a couple of new additions. Also, I'm going to be trying to run a little commentary with TCD Gil and myself, and we're going to go from there. So I'm going to let you guys take over the table. Have fun, guys.
Cool. Done. All right, you want to go
some flesh versus Terminator armor.
Yeah, that's right. All right, let's go over the army list real quick.
Right.
So
I have
you go do it up.
a crew of cultists, second crew of cultists, Abaddon, the Despoiler,
It's gonna be rough.
Demon Prince with wings, Karn, and a group of Berserkers. And the Berserkers, the champions got a plasma pistol, power fist, and then 2 other room have plasma pistols.
Any chain axes or anything, or are they all chain swords?
Chain axes, and then a bunch of them have.
It's just what you see, what you get.
Yeah, what you see is what you get.
All right, sweet. Okay. Yeah, man, it's gonna be tough. So, are you doing World Eaters then?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Or are you doing Black Legion because of Abaddon?
World Eaters, and then this guy. So this qualifies as a battalion, and then he can just be.
Are you just a supreme?
Some dude.
Yeah, okay.
Good
enough. Good enough. All right. So I have a Vanguard detachment of Deathwing. So I have Belial, the man, the myth, the legend himself, heading up my detachment of Deathwing. I have 4 elite choices. I got a Deathwing Apothecary. And then I have 2 Deathwing Terminator squads. Pretty basic. They all got Stormbolters and Power Fists, except for the Sergeant's got a Power Sword. 2 guys got Chain Fists, and then Assault Cannon and Cyclone Missile Launcher for special weapons. And then a 5-man Deathwing Knight squad. So we'll see how they handle all this carnage in the
choppy.
Oh my gosh, I don't know, man. It's gonna be a lot, but we'll see how it goes. So we already rolled for deployment, all that good stuff. We already placed objectives, so we're just going to hop right in and get going. So the way it ended up, I'm going to have the first unit to deploy, and then we're going to alternate as the rule of law 40K book states, and we're going to go from there. So I'm going to place my first unit. I will place the Deathwing Terminator squad with the Assault Cannon. I will place them right here. So you are now up.
Guys, we are also doing some commentary.
T-shirt wearing cultists
while they are battling, and so that we can
gonna hang out with their boy that's getting chopped up on this surgical bed.
Yeah, we are using the GW sanctified
and they're sweet
objective markers, so they are really awesome. You painted these yourself, right?
Yeah.
They are really nice. I wish you guys could get a shot of this, but yeah, they're really dope.
Yeah.
All right, so you
got to go get ammo or do something a little different than just run to a number.
There's no mysterious objectives in this? I don't think they do. Anyway, sorry, I'm gonna probably jump in between 7th and 8th edition here. I'm a tried and true 7th edition player, so forgive me if I mistake anything throughout here. I'm gonna place the 2nd Deathwing Terminator squad.
so right. Decided to go Terminators and Deathwing.
Right. Place them right here.
Yeah, he's definitely a.
They have a Cyclone Missile Launcher.
Maybe not less than
right.
half as far as
I'm putting my second cultist
units
hiding in this building.
Test too.
All right.
Jake brought some heavy hitters. He's got a Demon Prince, Abaddon, and Khorne.
Which table do you want to use?
Well, shout out to Immortals, the greatest store ever, here in Rocky River, Ohio.
So plan your trip.
That's right. Plan your trip. Get your game in on the live stream with the Chainsword Diaries.
We got someone from out of town, right? Who was here? Someone was from out of town here.
Oh, really?
It's American.
One of these guys.
Alright, there you go. So you place your 2 units there. I will now place Belial in the middle here. Right there. You now place another unit, sir.
Flippy Flappy.
Flippy Flappy. Demon Prince with wings. What is he equipped with?
He has a demon bolter thing to do. And
Recent follower, but
talons
I
and
cannot
an
pronounce
axe.
your name, boss.
That is the Cusio 32.
But he's got some
Okay.
bolter this edition, so you can shoot.
I know.
There you go. That's what you need, man. Alright, I will then place the Deathwing Apothecary right here in the middle as well. And now may place another unit, sir.
Berserkers!
The first spot I buy is Necron Warriors. Because
Where
I'm
are these
thinking
guys
of
going?
Necrons. And then I end up going Space Marines because of the eyeballs.
All right.
And now there's like 4 people in this area who are Necrons.
Checking our audios, making sure we're good.
I was checking out John's
To be fair, website is like a quarter Necron. 40K.
Berserkers will be
I've never seen thousands.
back here.
Alright.
But nobody was
Don't
Necrons.
know
Now
why,
everybody's
really, but-
Necrons. Well, to be fair,
Okay. And then for my last units, these guys are going in Deep Strike Reserve. They're going in the Teleportarium
Okay, so it
Chamber.
looks like we were
Right?
having some audio
Karn.
difficulties. We are back online. They're almost done
These
deploying.
dudes.
Still having to find them.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can
He
see
will
that
also
Demon Prince. It is just gorgeous.
Deep.
Deport? He's gonna get
Yeah, we'll
deported.
get some photos.
gonna be
Abaddon has been deported. Breaking news.
But,
I think this is your. Is this yours or mine?
I just sticking with them. I'm taking them too, but I only started last Friday.
All right, so we have finished deploying, and now we're gonna roll for first turn. So, as the way we're gonna play it for the Chainsword Diaries, at least for now, is now the rule book states that it's whoever places the last unit or finished deploying their army first gets to automatically choose to first turn or second turn. The way we're gonna do it here is we're gonna do the, I believe it's the ITC ruling is just the person who plays last gets a +1 to their roll for the roll. So we're gonna go ahead and roll. Here it goes. So I get +1. We got a 2. I got a 2, but the +1 gives me the 3. So I will choose to take the first turn.
I'm gonna put up my
Yes.
You got turn counters?
no my
Oh, command points. Yes.
points.
That is a good idea. I will get mine going here. So I have just since I have 3 for being battle forged, and then I get +1 for the Vanguard detachment for elites, I will have a total of 4.
what are you playing?
And I have 8 for 3 for just playing, right?
3 for playing. 3
And
for
then,
showing up.
3 for
Well, for being battle forged, but yeah.
for that battalion,
I don't know where I'm gonna place it.
and then with Abaddon as my
that's right.
Warlord,
Abaddon gives you 2 command
he
points.
gets 2
That's-
more.
At least he can do that right. That's about it, though, right?
Okay.
And his Warlord trait is
He happened to just tear the whole
Death to
universe in
the
half.
False
in case you weren't
Emperor.
paying attention.
Oh, is that
Works
new?
on a
I
5
didn't-
and
Oh, that's all new. Okay, that's all
He
hidden.
can
So
put
it
something
can
on
be
his resume now, huh?
any roll of
Is
it.
it a complete fail?
6 on
No,
a
Katie and Gate, it's all good.
melee attack. Yeah, it's an
Alright.
additional attack.
Well,
So
that's
now on a 5 or 6.
6 for 3 points for
It
you,
does
Battle
it
Forge,
for
3 for
It doesn't
Yeah.
generate those additional attacks. Don't generate
Abby
more
coming
attacks,
to the
correct?
party.
But everybody has that because it occurs on a 5 or 6.
All right, fair enough. All right, so this is my deck.
Hopefully the
Would you like
dice are
to
with
cut
him
it,
tonight.
or you wanna- All right, so per Deadlock rules, I will draw 6 cards, and I do not keep them a secret. Previously, in 7th edition, you were allowed to with Dark Angels, but no longer. Also, my Warlord trait is the one that gives him... I don't have a book yet for Dark Angels, so I'm going to use the one that gives me basically 6-up Disgustingly Resilient. 6-up Feel No Pain or whatever. Okay, so I got my 6 cards. So the way we're going to do it here on the Chainsword Diaries is if you draw a card in Maelstrom that you cannot achieve on the first turn, we're going to just let you discard it and draw a new one instead of having to waste a stratagem for it. You can still use that stratagem later in the game, like to actually discard something, but we're only going to leave it to objectives you can actually achieve. So like, in his case, he doesn't have any Psychers, so if he drew like or generate a Psychic power, we're going to say he can just discard it and get another one for free because he would never be able to achieve that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
so
so let's
it's
see
just
what I
a
got.
normal
So
house
I got
rule. Like, so if you
secure
can't achieve it
objective
from the start of the
one,
game, we're
which
just
is
going to
over there.
discard it and then draw another card.
Domination.
None of them have flyers, and
Defend
I'm not sure
objective
if Dark
3,
Angels have Psychers. If
Big Game
Ezreal...
Hunter,
Dark Angels
Kingslayer.
do have
So it
access
looks like
to
you can achieve
Psychers.
all
They
of
can take
these.
librarians.
So I did get priority.
I just don't think
orders.
he did any.
I don't
So
think
when
he
this
did
tactical
either.
objective is
He's putting himself at a
generated,
bit of a
bonus
disadvantage with that
tactical
Demon Prince on
does
there.
not count towards the
Yeah, he was at a
number of
disadvantage
active tactical
showing up
objectives
with
you currently
elites.
have in play. Your warlord is
True,
the only
true.
thing that can be used to achieve the bonus
Bring,
tactical objective. They must be the only
Anybody who's
control
played
objective
7th
marker
edition, 6th or
Chainsword
7th edition
They
knows
only
how
need to
much
destroy the
objective
unit,
security
whatever.
means to the
If
game.
you achieve this, you score both the number
Even
of
though the
units
cultists
stated
would die
plus
like
3
nothing,
additional.
like
So if this
nothing,
tactical
you're still
objective is
able to
discarded, so
get
too
some
is the bonus.
objectives
So I'm
with
going to draw this as my
good
bonus
like blocking terrain.
selection. And it's secure objective 6. So actually this is kind of doable since it's right here.
Oh.
So I'm going to go ahead and start moving my forces in the movement phase. So let's get it cracking.
Well, I will be straight with you.
Alright.
I'm basically metal.
Are underway. And Dark Angels are first, so Jeff is first, I believe.
It looks like it. He ended up deploying first with that elite army.
So we're going to go 5 inches here.
And like there's two where we have 6 months in the next one. Like he's absolutely terrified. It's like
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and advance these Deathwing Terminators. Alright, so I'm going to go a total of 9 inches.
This week is like
Well, I can go up to 9 inches.
6 inches of
We're down here.
and then 6 more.
so we fair.
Okay, and Lyle will also advance.
So if you like what we're doing, make sure to check us
11
out
inches.
on Facebook, the Chainsword Diaries. We're also on Twitter and Instagram. You can follow us here. And if you want to be part of the stream,
I'd like to-
we're in Rocky River at Immortals Inc.
Tell me if he's in
Play
range
every
of this
Monday.
objective or not.
Drop us a line on any of those 3 channels, and we'll get you on the stream.
Absolutely. We're
He
looking
can
for
be.
players. We're looking for armies. You have to bring the pain,
that's
though,
it.
unlike Jeff this evening.
That was 11 inches exactly.
Yeah.
Or the
Yeah.
Imperial in general. You know.
Get out of here. Everybody
Alright,
knows
so we'll
the
say
Emperor.
that Belial is currently controlling that objective. The Apothecary will also advance. So again, he can go up to 11, but he's just going to scurry over here by these guys.
Looks like he dropped a full
And
6 on
then-
that run.
Yeah. 12 inches there.
These guys will not advance. They're just going to shimmy on up
Yellow
forward.
and white. Everybody thinks I'm Imperial Fist.
Oh, sorry, I should be rolling over there. My mistake.
Just so everybody can make it out, we've got 6
Alright,
objectives.
so
there.
now we're
We've
going to
got
go
one right
on
in
to
the
the
middle of
shooting
table.
phase. This will be a
Got another
pretty
one down
quick
in the
turn
lower
here.
left-hand corner. on the
I'm going
front
to
side
shoot
of
the
building.
Cyclone Missile Launcher.
We've got one in the upper
And I will
right-hand
shoot
corner.
it at your unit of
And that is
cultists
sitting in the
there.
corner of the block.
So
If you
I
look
am
in the
going
middle
to
block
try
section in
the
the upper
D6 profile for
section,
the
there
frag.
is an objective
So,
there.
D6
and the
shots.
final objective is down
So 4
close
shots,
to
and since it's a heavy weapon and you
close
move,
to
Terminators no
the
longer have the
opposite
limit, so I'll be
ends
hitting
on
on
the
4
right-hand
pluses,
side.
hitting your cultists here. So hitting on 4s. So 2 hits.
Are we straight as shooting? So no psychic phase, right? So maybe no librarians
So they
today.
do not get any rerolls. And it's strength 4 on toughness 3, right?
Yeah, he is at the
So
shooting
hitting on
phase.
3s. So just 1.
Now the Demon Prince is a psyker on Chaos. Is Abaddon?
neither Abaddon or Korn are psychers, but since we are playing power levels, I'm not sure if Jake's going to be bringing the summoning game today, but they do have the capability to do that.
Well, Smite is still powerful, and then the other Chaos.
There's some great chaos powers. Warp time is fantastic.
Yeah, Warp Time. That's the extra move or something,
Yeah,
right?
extra move.
I like that. As a Grey Knights player, I like moving for free.
3, not
Free money is awesome.
Let me redo that. So heavy 2d3, so it's actually 5 shots, because 3 and 2.
Chaos really shines with some of the new stratagems too.
So just 3.
+1 to wound.
It is
Just
strength
filthy.
Nice.
4.
Filthy. That sounds like it's chaos.
Literally everybody in the game.
Filthy, you're doing it wrong.
A little dirty humor for you folks at home.
So 1 5+6.
You got a 6+, but a 5 for cover.
If you guys want to throw some questions on the chat, we'll also take a look at that periodically and answer what we can. Brand new
Is,
channel.
I have here, I
gaming
chose to
group.
forego dropping in my knights kit. I will save them for when I need them. And let's see if I achieve any objectives on my turn. So I got, because I was able to secure objective 6 with Belial, it gives me 1 for this and then an additional 3 because my warlord achieved it.
Let me measure that again.
Hey man, you're good.
That's fine.
And then I will choose to, I can discard 1 at the end of my turn, and I will discard Domination because I literally do not have, well,
discarded.
I literally do not have enough units to control every marker on
Yeah,
the
he's
table.
definitely not going to dominate.
There's 6 objectives, I got 5 units.
I don't think he can split those units up.
So I will discard that. And we shall move along. So it is now your turn 1, sir.
Alright.
Jeff's turn 1.
Drawing my 6.
Oh, today, will they be able to pass them around?
All right. I'm being told I'm a little quiet for the first time in my life.
Yeah, what's going on with that? You know, normally we can't shut you up.
Got a little bit of that quiet storm voice going on.
Oh, okay. Is that in?
These are minus how many you guys
You
have.
know, you were breathing heavy earlier looking at that Abaddon figure, so I wasn't sure if, you were still all hot and bothered.
It was sexy. Sexy Abaddon, I'm telling you. Nothing says loving like a little chaos sword on fire, I'm telling you.
2 for 1 cultist special right here. Let's go.
Alright.
So you draw Scour the Skies, so mill that one.
Defend objective 5. Aerial Denial.
Now, with this one, you draw 3 cards at the beginning
he's
of your
drawing his cards.
turn.
Yep, 3
Okay.
cards. It's going to be replaced to 3 cards the whole way through. The interesting thing with Deadlock is after the 3rd turn,
Dark Gods.
Listen to look at this guy.
all
He's
the
just not even
stratagems are
asking. He's
doubled
boom,
in
going,
command
going,
points. That's
going.
really going to hit Jeff if he's not able to get
So
some
you can get
power
rid of this
out
guy
of
because
his
I don't
army.
have any units with fluff. So you can draw another one.
Oh, Area Denial.
So yeah, so draw 1 more card.
Domination.
Now Jake is bringing
Lay it
a
down.
Horn Chaos faction. I believe he's playing World Eater since he brought Karn. One of the nice things that he's going to bring to the
Currently,
table,
the score right
and I
now
hope
is
Jeff is ready
4-0
for, is
for victory points.
the ability to attack for a 3rd time with a unit.
With that new stratagem?
Yeah.
If 2 times wasn't enough, why not? I mean, most units still are not going to survive. I mean, I guess a knight or, some of the bigger stuff can survive, but they hit pretty hard already.
Objective 6.
I think it's going to come in handy because those 2 up saves are no joke.
For the summon, so there's not a negative to the chainsaw or the chainsword.
Chain swords, no. I believe the chain axe gets a -1.
Okay, so
Then we have 4 over here in this ammo crate, and 5 is right there. It's the ATM.
The cultists are going to get some
Chain axe
extra money,
is
some sweatpants money out the ATM.
Yeah, gonna get some dollar bills, y'all. And then we got objective 6 here.
Chaos is in the house. They're already making it rain.
Right. Hope they remembered their pen number.
Yeah, so let's roll. I've read Horse Rising, and then my friends did.
Let's see.
30K Blood Angels blood pumping. They told me to believe fear.
These guys will run up in advance. Another group of cultists.
read a lot of the initial ones, but like
About 10 inches.
so I've read sort of.
So there's a Maelstrom War and then the Control War tables.
alright, moving up on that objective.
I know.
Still going to be a little bit outside for this turn.
Yeah. I think they just gotta take some of the fire out. Let's see our demon.
Hunker down and cover.
We'll hang up behind the cultist. They'll take a few shots.
Up a little bit.
Loyalty right there. Loyalty.
How many wounds does he have?
Meat shields make the world go
He's still
round.
under. I can't. He still
So
needs
my
to be
grandma
close.
always said.
Berserkers are going to advance.
Now your grandma is a really unknown Chaos Warlord.
Yep. Yeah. She makes a hell of a sugar cookie, but absolutely, she knows the value of a meat shield. So after the Great Depression, they were very necessary.
Yeah, they're makes them taller too. Now they're closer to.
Well, yeah, no, it really makes the model pop though, because I mean, like if you look at mine, like they're on the black base, like yeah, like it doesn't take away from the model, but like that definitely makes your models pop for sure.
And Karn's advance 2 inches, so he gets to go 8. So bringing up the back of the pack. Abaddon will drop in.
All right.
He's got more at home.
The days of scatter dice, how I missed it.
9 inches away.
Ooh.
Had them forever. Because he picks them up, a lot of them metal.
So he's about 10.
So Abaddon has deep strike.
Yeah, he's in Terminator armor. He can show up wherever he wants.
And then he's got
So that's
A whole
movement.
bunch of bad news appearing on the
Psychic
back
phase.
door. All right.
Boom.
Done.
Done.
We're just rolling, man.
Shoot.
Gosh, we're efficient.
That's the one that's going to force Jeff to have to make a choice whether he's going
you
to
in the
commit
back.
backfield or
The back of the
give
neck.
up the backfield to Abaddon.
Shoot.
If the objectives take him forward, though, I guess you give it up. I don't think he can.
Apothecary is the closest model, so we can't target him.
Even if he sends a squad of Terminators, like that, it's just not enough points. Slay the Warlord counts in this game?
Yeah, Slay the Warlord does still count. First Blood, too.
First Blood, yeah. I think First Blood will go to your brothers in red.
I gotta say, those cultists are looking pretty vulnerable where they're sitting.
He gets to reroll any field hits.
Strength 4.
Strength 4 for 4.
2. Any AP?
AP -1.
Woo! 2 3-ups. Yeah, pass one, fail one. So the apothecary will take a wound.
D3 wounds.
D3 wounds, Stone Bolter? Jeez.
There it goes.
Abaddon brings the pain.
So I think that puts my
D3 wounds is always a surprise.
dang.
Coming from a bolter, you gotta love it.
Special bolter, then, right?
That's right.
No, what is it shooting?
Demon bullets, baby.
Oh, yeah, those are the worst. Those are those are outlawed here in the U.S.
Not in Kentucky.
Kentucky and some parts of other foreign countries. They're very popular around.
Alright, so that's my turn, I guess.
So
Apothecary. Yeah, so he's got 2 wounds left.
Apologies to Kentucky. You're a lovely state. We worship your bourbon.
Secure objective 4.
Okay.
And then do I discard one or I just have 5?
You can have 5 if you like. You can choose to
you
discard.
can go up to 5 on the cards.
Yep. Start with 3 and go up to 5, I believe.
You draw one per objective you control. Do you always draw 3?
Draw one per objective you control.
Oh, so I can draw an extra. Oh, cool. Oh, I get this one too. Score 1 victory point if there are no enemy models within 6 inches of the center of the battlefield at the end of your turn. There are no models within 12 inches of the center. Then it's D3.
I'm pretty sure I'm within 12. So. Yeah, I'm within 12.
Alright.
But you will get 1.
Say you're trying to smite. And you fail to smite.
And then you can choose.
Chaos goes up 1-0.
No, I think Jeff scored 1 point. He might have.
Roll discard. Domination.
Oh, wait, do you not have a unit with 10 or more wounds?
In fact, you
No, I do
check
not.
that for
Alright,
you.
so I'm going to build this guy again.
I'll let G talk, and I'm going to go out and check the table, see where we're at.
So it's secure objective 5.
All right, so check on the score and see where we're at before we start round 1 with Ghosts.
Alright.
Alright, here's round 2.
So we're going to do a quick recap of the first round. Oh, we're going to do it over here.
So yeah, round 1 saw a lot of movement coming in. We've got Chaos in control of looks like 1 objective and
Actually 2, they got 2.
2. All right, 2 objectives. And
You got one.
you've got one over here, and
got one.
good guys got one.
Sorry,
No, I
good
said
guys.
Said chaos as well, too, so we're good. No, how do you feel turn one went?
Not bad. I mean, I got a big victory point boost, and wish I could do a little more offense in the first turn, but I'll only taking a couple wounds on my apothecary, not a big deal. So we'll see where we can go.
Jake, how do you feel turn one went?
It went well. I mean,
The only thing is with Sword doing power,
I haven't.
which is just like
Nothing died yet. Usually it's my Bloodthirster and Demon Prince, and everything dies turn one. It just gets shot up. So I feel good. Like I'm gonna get into some melee and just hack stuff up.
I think it's that pretty new Abaddon model that's keeping
Yeah,
you guys on the table.
yeah.
Man.
That's right.
All right, well, we'll let you guys get to game 2. Enjoy.
Cool.
Sweet. All right. So I can in round 2 for Deadlock, I can get up to 5. Since I have less than 5, I'm only at 4. I get to draw 1 card.
with power.
So I will go ahead and draw, and it's secure objective 3. Ooh, so I have defend objective 3 and secure objective 3. Secure objective 3 is not hard. Just got to get a guy within 3 inches. That's no biggie. But
So, our scores
the
are
that Demon Prince is sitting
Scores
over there.
are
And I don't
1-1,
that
like you
demon.
said.
okay. Okay, good.
So we're good to
Might
go.
have to try and take him out here
And we've got Chaos in charge of
Get
2.
with the old Deathwing Knights. What's his
two,
profile?
of the objectives.
So he.
We got Abaddon sitting on top of one
Blow
in
up
the
all his,
backfield. And
unless you come around the other side.
we've got the ATM up top with our cultists looking to make it rain.
Okay, they're about to go to the club after this, so
Yeah.
got to get some money first.
Toughness 6.
Got to pay those ridiculous fees out of the ATM, the money
3+
machine.
save, 5 up.
We've all been there.
Any bonuses to his involved or anything?
It's a conspiracy keeping the man down.
I can handle that.
Hard to be a cultist.
Let's throw a couple armies down.
Don't leave him alive.
As you say, I don't want to leave him alive. Alright. Get some movement going.
Let's see what Jeff has planned for round 2.
So ultimately, like, if you go competitive or anything, you usually play points.
So actually, we're going to be short of this objective. Unless I want to advance.
simplicity, let's leave them at the points as they are.
I don't think it's worth it currently, because I'm going to need some offensive firepower here to clear up these models here.
Jeff's thinking whether he wants to advance with those Terminators to bring a
Yeah, because
little
I need to
offensive
be able to
firepower to
shoot
the
for
front.
sure. Well, in that case, if I'm not
You're
going to be
kind of
able to
stuck
get the
between a rock and a hard
objective,
place still, like with the Demon Prince and then, Abaddon behind you.
7 attacks to the face, whichever way you're looking.
Yeah, let's see. Now, what characters do Dark Angels? Do you know what he brought with them today?
I believe since he is playing pure Deathwing, I think he brought Azrael.
Okay. Azrael can handle it.
Yeah, he definitely can bang.
He's been around the block. School of Hard Knocks, right? He's been around.
I hear the Dark Angel like to hunt Chaos, so it's all good.
Okay.
He's got 8 wounds. He's got 4 open
Any Dark
normal
Angel
saves.
players out
Every
there who
all
want to give us a
damage
heads up
taken is half.
on what Jeff should be doing, feel free to drop a line in the chat.
7 wounds,
7.
but still half.
Everybody loves to play Monday morning quarterback.
I don't know. I would.
Well, you're the one who set up, so it's your set up last. So
Any rerolls, all failed saves, and
Alright, now you're
and
now you're just messing with me. Okay, so he doesn't reroll all failed saves. Alright, actually that might change my strategy here.
4, 5, 6.
Remember, the Emperor protects, but Chaos cheats.
Although you know what, I'm totally in support of doing.
Or I could try and get an easy, quick first blood here. Get a quick
oh yeah,
because
those things are in effect, right?
yeah, first blood, Slay the Warlord, and Linebreaker are in effect. Yeah, I think I might. Well, could clear out the middle here.
Tell you this. But
I do want to stay away from that mosh posh of ragtag bandits over there.
They should have been more
Karn
in the
and
center.
I was gonna say I'm surprised you put them all the way back there. I was kind of fortunate.
I don't even know how to.
Alright.
What do you bring? Storm Ring? Storm Talon? What is it called?
I don't have it. I don't have
You didn't bring it with you?
I don't have Storm Talon.
You have a Storm Ring.
How long is
Bring
this
it
table?
with you?
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna save Abaddon for later. We're gonna forge ahead.
Okay, so he is not going to go after Abaddon. He's actually going to commit to the continuing forward. Okay.
First blood in the cultist. I think that's what he's going for.
Now, Apothecary is actually not going to go there.
Abaddon is looking at a 5 movement or 6.
Abaddon's 5. He's got the Terminator armor 5.
So he'll have to. It'll take us a while for him to catch up.
And then Belial will keep moving up.
The corner there, yeah.
Oh, my mistake. Abaddon does have 6 movement. 10,000 years lets you do a little legwork.
You're gonna have our Terminator attachment.
He's got his running shoes on.
What color are you guys? The bone one was
Abaddon, little spoiler, brought to you by Big Baller Brand.
for the push dice, right? Probably he should be, because he's... No, I mean, minor translucent, as long as they opaque. Warhammer store is doing some of enrichment in Virginia. Okay. Oh, you're visiting. I'm going to school at Case. Okay. Oh, I just graduated.
We'll bring these guys in.
Nice.
I do.
I'm in my third year of law school. Oh, nice.
I do.
I'm in a class with some...
The question is where?
Right by the Berserker.
Yeah, I'll give you a free one and then fail the charge so you can charge me. It's really great tactics. Alright, I think I'm going to go over here.
And when you were out there, does Jeff have anything in Deep Strike? Or?
He does. He's got a unit left to Deep Strike.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so
that's what he's looking for now.
that makes me feel good that he's not controlling the table. Okay.
Alright, so he's going to go 9 inches.
Was it just a Terminator Assault Squad or more?
No,
knights?
I think it's Captain who's coming in. Oh, no, you're right. It is the Terminator Assault Squad.
I'm going to get a spear and a battalion. Okay.
Turnabout is
We're going
fair
to go
play.
ahead and start shooting up some cultists here.
Oh yeah, like my
Alright, so first we're going to have this Deathwing Terminator squad.
In fact, we haven't
Go
seen
ahead and fire
Karn.
on those
So
cultists.
Karn's just watching for right now.
looks
Right?
like
Karn's
we're all
chilling
within
up at the
rapid
top
fire
of the
range for the
table with those
Stormbolters.
berserkers
I
up
see.
there.
So we're going to go ahead and shoot.
Yes, sir.
So if Jeff
Stormbolters
commits
first.
his knights or
So we got,
Terminators to
4
the
dudes
Prince,
with
like
Stormbolters
Karn's just
within
going to come
12
up from the
inches.
rear. And
So
nobody
4
likes
times
Karn
4.
from the rear.
No.
16 shots coming at you.
That
They
whole
will get
burn, maim,
rerolls
kill
because
thing,
Belial's within 6 inches.
That guy you want behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are Deathwing.
Most guys aren't ready to catch that.
Mine's on my backpack.
So,
Under my
here we go. 4. Alright. So 3's to hit on the Stormbolters, so here they come.
I got it like a pack of 6 because it had
Alright, and I reroll failed.
they came with the rest of them.
So it looks like
Yep.
10 hits. I'm gonna show these off to the side. So it ends up being 12 hits. And it's strength 4 on toughness 3.
A lot of death cultists coming out.
T-shirt saves. Here we go.
So it looks like we got 5, and 5 is 12.
The bonus is their ICP T-shirt, so the Fago gives it that little extra sticky save.
You rolled 14.
I rolled 16 dice.
Why not?
2 misses.
I don't know.
Okay, no, I probably said 12 when I rolled it, but I meant to say 14. So my mistake. My fault. But yes, 12 wounds at no MP.
Yeah, I'm
So 12, 6 plus 6.
So they have 12 6-ups. He can do that.
Here is. If these are all 6s, I get a bloodthirster.
Depends on if he's bought those in this TCDG
Whoa!
microwave
Oh, I
dice.
see a few. I see a few.
Nice. I lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's all but 1, I think.
7. So that's actually a
Yeah, I
lot of
think you lost.
6s.
Yeah, it's a
12
lot of
dice.
6s.
Yeah, you got one guy left.
One
Telling
dude's
you.
left.
the Fago.
Who wants to stay? Who looks?
He hit the
This
ground
guy.
first before they even shot.
Yeah, bigger, more imposing, bigger.
Good work.
Alright. Then the assault cannon will go ahead and fire on up.
Fire on him.
You mind removing these dice? So 6 shots from the assault cannon. Now it did move, so Terminator's no longer relentless.
Hey,
They
got
get
a
the
message
penalty.
from
So we're
the
gonna be hitting on 4s, but
Go Chaos is right.
Grandmaster
This
Block
I like
gets
I like this guy already.
See, I'm not
We
digging
got
this.
4 pluses.
What's going on, guys?
Just 1. So we're gonna re-roll all those.
Well, you know, I'm actually okay with Chaos winning tonight
Just 2. This guy has a
because you know
chance.
they're
Now
fine.
it's strength 6.
Go Chaos.
which is Toughness 3, so 2s.
And in case you were wondering what Gil is hesitating over here, let me break that down for you. That is so his shiny Grey Knights can come in next week and play the role of redeeming hero.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
that is first blood. So that puts me on the board with
Yeah, here,
now
I will.
5 victory points.
Send my Grey Knights after Karn and
Looks like you got the
I feel like cultists did their job right there.
They did. I think you're right.
Got an objective.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
you're
right.
right.
That's the whole reason you bring cultists to the list. Is
That's true.
any shot that anybody's
True.
taking
I
at a
wouldn't have been able to
cultist is a
shoot
shot
anywhere
that's
else.
not going to run your heavy as a chaos.
So Belial
Yes,
will now
yes.
shoot his
and you have to excuse me. I'm new. Started at 8, so now every Chaos army can take cultists. Like
Every Chaos army can take cultists. If you're playing Nurgle, you can bring in Poxwalkers too, which are the new hotness. And after the new Codex came out, you can bring demons as troops.
okay, so with so Nurgle, you're taking Poxwalkers over cultists, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Normally, or
That disgustingly resilience too good to pass up.
okay, so that way, the cultists do not get any of the abilities.
No, but what the cultists do have over the Poxwalkers is they do all come with an auto gun, which is a bolter equivalent shot, which is nice.
Okay.
It says, I'm pretty sure
So
you
they
can.
get to shoot in that
Says,
phase,
select a friendly Dark
and
Angels infantry or right.
they just
more
don't get to
movement.
live. You know, they're just okay.
So
A
you
really
can
good
gain
combo that
speed
you're
through
seeing a
loss.
lot of is bringing a Dark
Gains all
Apostle
3 wounds.
with the cultists.
Man, this
Main reason being is he's able to lend his leadership of 9 to a blob of cultists.
Nice.
so last shot, everybody's all
Okay.
good.
Gives him a little bit more staying
I'm gonna
power.
have this Terminator squad.
Hey, all
go ahead and
right.
shoot
Looks
at
like
your
we've got a new
Prince.
follower. Thanks for following, J. Ludwig 6.
We're now outside of the 12-inch range.
We appreciate you.
Good German name.
Yeah, so we're gonna get
Probably
just 8
chaos.
shots with Stormbolters.
You never know.
There we go. No rerolls on these though, because we are now outside of the Belial bubble. So hitting on 3. So it looks like we got 6 hits and strength 4 versus toughness 6. So we will need 5s and 6s to win. And we got 4. Damn. So 4
So
armor
they are
saves.
shooting now.
No AP?
No AP.
I'm after Demon Prince.
Woo! 3 more.
Oof.
Let's
That
go.
makes up for those good chaos. Good
Stormbolters are
cultist
hitting.
saves.
Are hitting, man. All right. So now we got the.
How these dice
Oh, I have these.
He doesn't have
Stormbolts
luck
on
with the
the,
Demon Princes too often. Like they normally go down pretty. It's a target though, I guess. It's supposed to.
That's really what you're looking at. I mean, a lot of people worry about in 7th edition there were unkillable demon princes that could get 2 up
And then the
saves if
Cyclone
you're
Missile
playing
Launcher will now
Siege.
fire. So we're gonna do
This
the
edition just
crack
doesn't really bring a
version,
lot
which I
of
believe
that.
is
So
heavy.
if you have a rock unit that you're bringing and it absorbs a lot of fire, it's done its
heavy
job.
too.
You get something else in to be able to swing.
Strength 8 versus toughness 6. So we're gonna be
What's the
moving
point
up.
cost of a Demon Prince?
It depends on how they're kitted out. For this, he's looking at a 9 power level.
Okay, 9 power. Yeah, that's right. We are doing power.
So failing both, so he takes
9 power is actually
6 wounds
okay.
apiece.
So it's a price of a character.
I will reroll.
Yeah, it got brought back down with the Chaos Codex. They used to
Exhaust the
be
command
11.
point.
Oh, okay.
So it got brought back into a nice
There were
number.
a lot of them dying, so I guess they got enough emails and
I
complaints
roll
about
4, so he is dead.
getting killed so fast. Oh, okay.
Which is D6. Yeah.
Props to GW for making those changes so fast.
Looks like he is down.
Yes, it's D6.
Ooh, Demon Prince
So
down.
I dropped in the Deathwing Knights for nothing. But there is also nothing else. There's no other points.
Nice job by the Deathwing to take out a major threat.
I think that was a major fake threat. That was that was the draw their fire threat. Now we still got Karn and Abaddon to deal with. right?
We do still have Karn and Abaddon. I think what the thought process was to draw to the middle of the table
they'll still get me. They'll
with the
net me a
ability to
victory.
bring Abaddon to control the back end.
So
Flank on each
next
side
is my
as they
stream
went after the
phase. These
prince.
guys are out of range to charge anything, so they're just going to hang 10. So
Jeff is kind of
that's
positioned
the end of my
himself to
turn
be in
2.
the
I
middle
will
of a
achieve
hammer and
secure
anvil between
objective
Karn and
1.
Abaddon.
And that is it for now. I will also discard secure objective 5 because I'll take my chances with getting a different card. So it is now your turn 2, sir. So you may draw 2 cards.
If that's a thing. X-Magic player, so.
Kingslayer.
Alright, so
And
what's
behind enemy lines, score 1. Alright.
that's a good card to draw behind enemy lines, and Abaddon's already there, hanging out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, or infiltrate. Yes. One slot.
I only have like 1,200 points worth of stuff.
My problem is I try to go. I always want to paint, like, play with a whole paint army. So like all the other games.
So how long you been playing Warhammer now?
I would buy an army.
Not all that long, right?
Frustrated because I couldn't
Couple
get
months,
them.
6 months.
So I really wouldn't play much.
Oh, that's right. You started late. Well, didn't you have stuff before 7th?
No, I played in 2nd edition.
2nd edition.
That's where I was standing.
Then you got out of it?
Yeah.
Forget it.
Got into high school. It
Greg.
was like 1990, probably 94 I played.
I was gonna say, dude, like 93 I was born, so I was sure as hell was not playing 40K at the age of 1. So damn, man, you've been around for a
Jeff
while.
waited till he was 2.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been out of it for a little bit,
Yeah,
but
I
still.
like zero interest
Normally
in
Dark
it.
Angels
And
don't
then, I
recruit
know, I
that
was at,
young,
like,
so.
a bookstore and I was in their board game section.
Yeah.
And I called my girlfriend. I was like, "Hey, you want to play this cool looking board game?" She's like, "No, I like Monopoly." And so I was like, "Screw you! I know the game of games."
Game of games. I tell you, man, I love this game so much. It's
So,
great.
that was it. I called some buddies that used to play, and they were like all game about getting back into it. So
That's awesome, man.
I got secure objective 5.
You see a lot of that
like-
with 8th edition. People
How
come
about I
back
spend a
and play in
thing
40K. We're seeing a lot of people returning. It's been great.
Yeah, no, I'm a new player, but that's what I hear, you know, when I go out and play. They just played back in the day, and now they're back, and this new edition's really streamlined and fun to play, and I think it's a great game, but it's my only experience with it is 8th, so for where I stand, I think it's a fantastic game, you know.
I've been playing since about 5th, and it's my favorite edition. Just the ability to take about an hour off of the games that we were playing is just fantastic.
So it costs 2 to command points.
Cost 2 to do that?
Yeah. So you're down to 5.
I'm gonna spend 1 to regain 2.
That's called ROI, return on investment, for those who don't know. You invest command points to get more.
Oh God, what am I doing?
Is that a strategy?
You know,
Ability
Just so you remember though,
that is
Ladies
a
and
Jake new
gentlemen,
power, I'm
all right,
telling
you
you.
spend the command point to go to what is going on. It is definitely chaos.
I wanted
in the
to
house.
do-
Let's find out what's going on.
Yeah, checking out the stratagems, because I missed out on that one.
I've been switching over to chaos.
just so you know. And just so you know. Here we go.
Second help, 5-man help last.
So I would do Thunderhammer.
Oh, great advance.
Who's advancing? The Berserkers?
Yeah.
So currently, the score is you have 2. I have 1, 2, 3. So I have 6 currently. So it's 6 to 2 currently as the scoreboard now sits.
So that was a good, actually, that was a good second round for him.
Yeah,
Being able to
solid.
score 4 points. Oh, so first blood, and then probably the objectives.
Yeah,
Right?
he had 3 objectives. I was able to score those.
Karn. Just mixing.
Here comes Karn.
Alright. So just shuffle some guys around.
Those guys will just hang out there.
But Abaddon, what's up behind the lines?
Maybe they'll just shift. Kind of.
just like
This side of
it
it.
comes after other things.
All I know is the
Sort
sort
of power.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's really more something you put on like
Alright, so okay, so
Um,
cultists are done. They got their cash.
Abaddon's
They got
gonna
cash
summon
money. Now
some-
they're leaving the ATM.
Blood letters?
Karn's like, yo, let's go hit the
so
club.
I gotta roll 8.
Well, what are you gonna do? Oh, you rolling for blood letters.
he just
You got it.
So actually, I
I
can
think the
summon
cultists are making the big mistake that we said not to do. They're leaving Karn behind them.
13
Yeah, those only heavy
power,
cannons.
which
Now-
is
Abaddon is a psyker also, right?
Abaddon is not a psycho.
Not a psyker.
Specify what it is
No,
before you roll.
No,
he's
no, you
got
don't.
enough sexiness that he
just
does not
roll
need any of
and
that.
I thought he was.
but
Okay.
I think
No, he is. His power comes in those command points,
Okay.
Is that 140 points?
Because I was poor college student.
and he is an absolute beast in those command
So
points.
how do they arrive by deep strike? Just like normal?
yes.
Okay, so now it looks like
So he has to be within 12 inches of him.
also looks like you get something
Outside
in
of-
deep strike or
Makes sense. All right.
something still
So
in
there's a whole
reserve.
group of 20 of them.
Those last cannons, they did me a service.
Then 12 inches of him. And
Which is how I'm gonna. I order a repulsor earlier today. So that would be like.
I think.
I'm gonna be. Like, I'm really tempted.
I think we're seeing some summoning shenanigans
Heavy
here.
onslaught, blood.
So
Bringing in some blood letters.
who is doing the summoning then?
That's Abaddon. Any chaos character can summon.
Okay, so it's not a psyker ability to summon.
No, it is a special ability.
Okay, that's it's funny. That's why I asked if he was a psyker. I thought only psychers could do that. So no.
It's any chaos character. A really cheap way to get it into your list is to bring a Warpsmith.
Okay.
That's the cheapest chaos character, and for 65 points, you're able to bring in that summoning ability.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So they all carry cell phones. They'll call their buddies. Okay.
1-800 dial a demon. Sorry, 1-900. Let's get that right.
Right. 1-900 demon for you. They've got great infomercials. I don't know if you've seen them on TV, folks. But sexiness.
He has the armor in his office.
Anybody up after Seth?
Checker war gear.
Right in the wheelhouse.
Tactic is going to be
So is that all your summoning points?
Yep.
Oh, that's a bunch of them too. So what? Now, do you pay as far as summoning? Do you pay per
Alright.
unit?
So the way that it works when you're playing power is
How the
as you
tables
see
have
here,
turned.
we've got Jake rolled, it looks like a 13, so he could bring in anything under
Fire on
13
homeboy again.
power.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So he chose to bring in 20,
Rapid fire.
which we're looking at right around it's
For the lion.
4 for the basic unit. I think it's 8 for 20, if not.
And
I'll
4.
check that here real quick. I've got the codex right in front of me, so I'm not passing out any bad information.
if you have like a power.
No, I'm not going to.
Yeah, for 8 power, you're bringing in 20 blood
I'll take
letters.
it.
You would get
So he's got 4
It's a
left.
relatively low cost. And what do the stats look like on those guys?
So you're looking at a 6
I will try to
movement,
make this
3
charge.
weapon skill.
It's
Ballistic skill really doesn't
9
matter because they
inches
don't
to
have
get.
guns. 4 strength, 3 toughness,
They get
1
plus 1
wound,
to their
1 attack. But the important thing is if you're bringing them in at 20 or more models, they add 1 to hit roll. So they're hitting on, that's 20 guys hitting on a 2.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay. And what are they hitting with? What do they normally carry? They don't have guns. So what do
No, they have a Hellblade.
Okay.
Hellblade is user strength, -3 AP, and 1 damage.
Wow, -3. So they guarantee a little bit of hits unless you've got a really good involve. Wow, nice. Nice.
The nice thing is on the charge, they also
no
get to add
worries.
1 to
Just
their
can't
strength
be
attacks
within
as
an
well.
inch of
So
a
you're
unit you
looking
didn't
at
intend.
5 strength, AP -3, swinging with 40 attacks.
40 attacks because it's 2 each.
Do remember that
Okay.
if you choose,
Sorry,
to
41
consolidate.
attacks because of
The
the
sergeant
yeah,
or
Blood Reaper.
Reaper. Okay. Ooh, looks like they caught up to somebody too.
Yeah. In this case, Fear the Reaper.
Yeah, and I didn't see a shooting face. So it looks like nothing's in range of his guns.
If you land,
Karn, I know, has
end up
some guns
after your
and-
consolidation
Karn's
phase,
got a plasma
Cultists.
pistol.
That means I can
Cultists have
click in
auto
there.
guns. He could have kitted him out as close combat. I didn't hear how he was rolling with
Okay.
that.
You know, this guy's caught up to somebody in the backfield here, and
What's the range on the heavy first? 24 inches?
Looks like Jake handed Jeff the Welcome to Karn pamphlet. Explaining the glories of our skull god.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Karn? Ooh, man. Okay, so. Okay, so they did charge.
Can we get a rules question?
And there's 20, so we're looking at
TCD members
strength
inside?
5.
Strength 5.
41 attacks.
He's not going to get the full 41 since it is the first round. Hey, we've got a special guest. We've got.
Oh,
all
we
right.
have a rules question.
All right, I'm going to head right on out.
Matt will go out there and help them, and I will sit here and do some talking.
So, if he consolidates,
Joined by
and he
Carlos
ends up
here,
with one of my
the
Terminators,
owner
do I
of
get to
Immortals
strike
Inc.
back?
Yeah, what game we playing here?
We are playing 40K. I don't know if you've seen it.
That's a
Miniature.
If it were a
It is a
character,
miniature game. A lot like Monopoly.
I got a bunch of little Ultramarine guys. I
All
like.
right, I think I got.
Oh wait, I'm being
everybody
kicked out of
in
the.
Oh, man, all right, that was quick.
Because you're looking 3 inches right here.
did Carlos get a commercial in for Immortals?
He absolutely did.
All right. I gotta say, it's a fantastic store to come down and play.
You can only strike.
So what was the question?
The question was, we had, he is within 1 inch, just slightly within 1 inch of that unit that is sitting off to the unit of Terminators that is sitting right above the unit
So you can only attack this
of Bloodletters, and he wanted to know if they could join into the fight this turn. The answer is no. However, as you can see, he did have a captain off to the side. That captain is jumping in due to the heroic intervention.
Heroic
roll.
intervention, right. Okay. Oh, and he was hoping that the Terminators can do the same thing.
Well, not literally. Sorry, we can't use that word because that's a psychic power that.
So he
he's
can
not a
split
psychic.
up, I guess, the attacks between the two guys.
he's gonna,
Or can you attack the guy that
slice some demons.
heroic interventions? Or no?
Yes, you can, because he becomes part of the combat. However, I wasn't aware. I thought that actually they were surrounding the apothecary there, so they did pull off the full charge. So he is going to get that full 41 attacks.
41, strength 5. I guess an apothecary.
And the
Okay.
captain. This could be both slay the warlord and really cutting the head off the snake of
Oh.
their unit.
So is the captain the warlord and his...
Captain is the warlord.
Ooh, okay. So then I think I would focus my commitment on that. Once, so you can charge one unit, but once he intervenes like that, you can decide to charge or attack the other guy who intervened.
Yes, since he is part of the combat, you were able to,
wow.
and you can actually split to with this many attacks and at that level of AP. It might even be worth it for him to go 20-21.
I mean, maybe.
Hit
I guess
on
I try to
2 ups.
slow. Yeah, I guess I want to kill the warlord. It probably has a 4-up invulnerable save, but that's fine.
Actually, I think I'll probably go 30-10 or 31-10 because the
On the
apothecary is
charge,
only
you get 2
taking
attacks.
2
You got.
wounds.
Oh, they
18
do.
guys,
So
36.
maybe I can put 5 on those
I'm not
guys.
trying
Okay,
to say
yeah.
that you can't do the
We'll
math.
see what happens.
Okay, so 2.
I am more impressed with Chaos by the minute. I don't want to say that out loud, folks.
I'm
committed to my nights.
We got a chalkboard. I mean,
No problem.
We have cookies. Just saying.
Grey Knights, but they have fresh
you want to do 18
lemonade.
twice?
They get on the charge. They add 1 attack and 1 to their strength, and you can
Jeff's getting the bad news.
add 1 to
yeah.
hit rolls.
Okay. So what
They're
do we
going to hit
hit
on 3. They're going to hit on 2s.
Hit on 2.
If you're in melee, and you can consolidate into another target.
Was that 1-1?
That
Oh
was
my god.
1-1.
19 hits.
That's only the first half.
But not to charge it.
You have to charge it.
So that's what 40K players do. We roll
So
regardless of the odds.
whatever you declare your charge against. So for example,
33 hits.
33 hits, ladies and gentlemen.
Where's melee?
So,
What's the AP?
I kill
What's the strength?
So strength
Strength
5
is
versus
5.
4 Terminator armor.
Yeah.
4.
It's on 3s. Wounds on 3s, I'm sorry.
You should get on
And then what's the AP?
No.
I'm seeing a lot of 4s, 5s, and 6s.
According to what everybody.
Ooh, do 6s do anything? Isn't it, they get an
Yeah,
extra something?
they would if they weren't demons. If they were Chaos Space Marines, they'd be getting Death to the False
What's the
Emperor.
AP base?
So
False.
AP minus
Who are they talking about?
They're all
the false
-3.
emperor?
I believe it's that decrepit old man you guys
6
decided to
has
worship
damage
on the
characteristics
Imperial
2.
side. I'm really not sure.
No,
It's just what I-
that's the actual emperor. So, like, I don't know who the false dude is, but that's the actual
Okay, so this was
emperor.
18 dice here altogether, including the misses. Yeah. Okay,
So he did separate the sixes though, so that
15 wounds left. These are the ones that we're gonna resolve. So I'll do the 5. I'm gonna use my 5 up and
maybe it does something with the AP.
Nah, I've got nothing that I'm
Oh,
seeing.
unless there's a stratagem we are missing.
Oh yeah, it could be a stratagem that he is using.
How many? What's the
It
damage?
just does 2.
Does 2. So he's got 2 wounds left, and then the rest of these are 5 up. How many are 5 up?
Oh yeah, they did do something in the AP because you needed 6s to save there, and now the rest looks like you
Oh,
just need
here
to
we
5
go.
up.
Any attacks with a wound roll of 6 up have a damage characteristic
dead
of 2 instead of 1.
Ooh,
Good catch, G.
nice.
Good catch.
Vultures, Sergeant has a power sword. and-
Apothecary's gone.
So off to the bench. All right. So now I don't think you have anybody else to strike with, right?
Oh, he committed all to the
So now
apothecary.
Belial gets his turn to strike back.
They're gonna pile in.
Now, as a non-Imperial player, is the Apothecary the guy that allows you to bring back slain models?
He does bring
Has
back
to
slain
close up here.
models,
So those
or
guys technically you want them
give
to
you
pile in
basically
towards the
free
terminal.
health. You have to roll a 4 better to bring back a guy,
I mean, that's what
and
they're
I
here
believe
for.
for free he can up to deal 3 wounds. Brings it back.
You're gonna try to cut that off. No, the screw piece that holds it on is thicker than the
So we got consolidating.
That's the first thing I thought of when I saw that.
Okay, Grandmaster Belial.
Okay, so
Gets
Jake
4
wants
attacks,
those
and
Terminators
he's hitting
coming
on
in.
2s,
Yeah,
but he rerolls fails.
I mean, the bloodletters, right? Those are bloodletters. They're strength, toughness 3, so easy to kill with hammers or power fists.
All right.
Oh, yeah, they
here we
die
go.
like nothing.
Hitting on 2s. Rerolling fails, so they all hit.
Well, you would like literally have
And
to
wounds
find
on 2s, unless it's a vehicle. Obviously, bloodletters aren't a vehicle. So wounds on 2.
So also for this
So 3. 18 minus 3.
When you go out and do the recap, ask Jake why he committed to killing that apothecary versus going after your named guy. The
Absolutely.
warlock.
I think, like I said, the thought process is with such a low model count for Jeff,
Can't
bringing
bring
anything
anything
back
back, yeah.
really takes a slides the advantage over the
now do they
high
need to
body
take a morale
count
check?
like Jake brought to the table.
Yes.
The Predator's a big
I
target.
think I can make
In
it
addition
fight
to
again.
everything else, you figure he's still got Karn and a unit of Berserkers coming from the top of the table down.
Do we need
That's some scary hitting.
Yeah.
How do you guys want to play? You guys
Maybe they're not.
one team. You guys have to be one team. So I think you guys only need one courier.
Okay.
Because there's 2 sides to this battle. So there's 2 couriers and 2 couriers.
Second intercession squad setting up right there. And you can go Okay.
So Fury of Corn, 3 command points, select a
just roll off
less Corn infantry.
first or
Heretic Astartes coin.
So you've got a hard to hit courier right there.
So they're just coin infantry, not Heretic
It's
Astartes.
also in the air and easy to
So they need to be a
Yeah,
heretic.
but look at the board. Everything's easy to shoot. You're not really much places to hide.
Okay. So let's start setting up first.
Alright, then I got
Not
nothing.
necessarily.
Alright.
Wants to movement.
So then they have a morale check. Did they still have demonic instability these days?
No.
You guys are playing.
So they just need a morale check.
close combat. You're thinking to zoom across the board in the other corner.
True.
Not to give you any ideas,
I
but.
have to give you ideas.
So their leadership 7.
Lost 2 guys.
Well, no, because you guys have
So
to
don't roll a 6.
That's it.
So good.
All
Alright. So it is now the end of turn 2. So we'll do a quick
Alright, I'm gonna head out
recap.
and see what the guys are
Okay.
doing.
Second battle round.
Defend objective 3.
Let's find out what happened. Hopefully we can get some information on
Do you have it?
the apothecary kill.
You need help for 2. Have you helped? Yeah, you did. Okay.
Like literally.
And then
You do it every turn. and
one
then
enemy character.
right.
Enemy unit was destroyed.
And you got behind enemy lines too.
Like if you're 1 inch away from your edge, I would say
So it is now. You're up 1 right now. Because this is worth 2 points. So it's now 7 to 6. So
7 to 6.
I have the tables turned. I thought I was in some comfy control
7
here.
to 6, alright. So
Considering I
it's a
took
turn
out
for Jake.
big hitters with
Scored,
the Demon Prince.
5 on that
But
turn.
those bloodletters, man, it's just a sea of bloodletters. bloodletters over there.
I tell you what, bringing those in, we were talking about it. So, Jake, quick question.
Yes.
Why did you go after the Apothecary as opposed to, is this Azrael?
It's Belial.
Belial, my bad.
Grandmaster Belial.
Because he was the closest, and I wanted to make that charge. So
Spoken like a true Karn disciple.
Who's the
Killed
closest?
the closest one. It makes perfect
I guess I
sense.
could have declared a charge on both of them, which would have been a smart thing. So
That would have been, yeah.
that I could have split the charge if it, if it was short, then I would have just charged the Apothecary.
You chose to heroically intervene, though.
Right.
So that made him part of the combat. You could have split your attacks into both because he became part of the combat.
Well,
So, just a heads up for next time.
So wait, can he? I thought the rule is he can only attack you when he charged, but when I intervene, it doesn't say. I didn't
As
charge
long
that.
as you intervene, you become part of the combat.
Right, but it says when a unit charges, they have to fight the unit they charge. He didn't charge.
Fair point.
So,
We'll
I
leave
don't know if the
We'll leave that up to
intervention
you
makes
guys.
him like a
We'll leave that
charge.
up to you guys. If you want to leave us a note on the
Yeah, just
Facebook
let me know
page
how
about
this is.
heroic intervention, we're open to any input that you may have. So, hey, you guys, it looks like a great game. We've got Chaos up by 1. Jeff, you've got a pretty low model count, and that Apothecary is not bringing anybody back. How you feeling?
Well, I mean, I've only lost one model and it's on turn 3, so I'm okay considering I have 17 models to start off. So I'm okay with it. You know, so. We're just going to keep pumping away. You know, I think I got to really go after this sea of bloodletters here because they're going to be a thorn in my side unless I deal with them.
I'm going to be really happy when you kill them off and they get to come back on turn 3. So good luck with that.
I
Have
get
fun,
to come
man.
back again. Why? Why? I thought you used all his summoning points.
You're playing power. You can bring as much summoning as you
No.
want.
We're playing points.
Oh, we're playing points.
We are playing match points, yeah.
All right, so only one time.
Yeah, I was like, I'd totally lose this game if we did that.
yeah, I would just
It'd
park
be
like
over.
a lord and just like.
Well, I was gonna say, I got 17 miles, and you're gonna get infinite.
All right. So the
There's no way
host
I'm
has
winning
made
that.
his
All right, so now we're on a
17th
turn
mistake of
3,
the
so this is a
night.
big deal because
And,
now all
we'll stick with that.
stratagems.
And
cost
they are
double
playing
or become
points, and
points. So
this is the one time that those bloodletters
I
are going
haven't
to be
given you
shown
mine
up.
yet.
Really, really
but
well
I have
displayed
4, so that means I'm only
summon.
going to be, if I want to use like
okay, so
rerolls or
put the
anything, I'm
points
only going to be
aside
able to
for
get 2
them.
rerolls out of
Summon
it.
them. Okay.
So this is going to be kind of difficult for me. It's
So
low
again,
model count,
we're
low
looking
reroll
at that
count, so
points-wise.
we're definitely against the odds here.
We're
So
looking
now
at
turn 3, I get
bloodletters.
to draw up to 1.
Bloodletters are sitting
So I get to draw up to 1. So I got
70
Witch
points
Hunter,
per
and
model.
how fitting because Horn
So you're
actually
looking
does not
at
have
for
Psychers.
140 points.
So I will
That's a
discard this
fairly
one
nice
and draw another
damage
card that I can
to
actually
Yeah,
shoot.
especially yeah.
Secure Objective
They
2,
knocked that
so that is over
Apothecary
there.
up real quick. So,
I
and then
can't-
from what I understand, you have to attack the unit that you
So I
charge.
can try and go over there, but I'm actually going to forego that because that's actually getting closer to the
we're going to throw that
Berserkers,
out
and
there
I
to
want
you
to
guys
avoid
on
that at all costs.
Facebook and
So we're
Twitter.
gonna
If
go
you guys want to
ahead
holler at us and
and
let us know what you think of that, I believe I do agree with Jeff's interpretation
this is
that
actually
you do
what
have
we're
to
gonna
throw
do.
attacks at the unit that you charge.
So-
But if you are throwing in the
Alright, so
unit
we
from
got
heroic
movement.
intervention, you do
One
become
thing
part
good
of the
about elite
combat. So
armies is you
we're
don't
leaving
have
that up
many
to you guys,
units.
the
Yeah,
fans,
yeah.
and tell us what you think.
Not
Maybe you're
hard to
just
get
in
lost in what you
combat,
need to
but
do.
then you get to attack them, you know. So maybe it's
So
just
yeah.
like that only.
That makes heroic intervention a much more appetizing option for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so and that's all I bullshit.
Let's terminate, put it down.
Finish setting up for let's do this first.
Okay.
I don't think because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You get a +1. Alright. So he's actually going to be in like the doorway here.
It's a 1.
So
1 unit
I'm
inside.
running over at those other set of cultists.
No, that's
mark it down.
Looks like they're hiding to me.
So
I have 1.
I'm not going to disagree with you as the Chaos player. I think Dark Angels
That doesn't make me happy. Well, Dark Angels are chaos.
We're a model, but
See, I'm back in the
reality
Imperial
is
side. I know what I was thinking.
that leaves him
No.
a 6-inch charge.
No, it maybe looks like he's putting them in range to maybe shoot and then charge them.
Alright, scouters.
I kind of want to see that.
That could be tough. If he has to kill that unit in the shooting phase, because of like when he gets into combat with
So that's
cultists,
it for
Karn and
movements.
his friends, the Berserkers, like they're gonna have their way with them.
Yeah, that is going to be some serious fire. That is not any business you want to be messing with.
we are going
So the
to
interesting
try
thing will be
and,
where, if he doesn't kill that unit in the shooting phase,
well, sorry, no, we're going to shoot
where
first.
is
I'm
he
talking about.
pulling
We got to
them
shoot first before we do
pulling
any
them
of
from
that.
the front?
Alright, so we're going to shoot some
make it
shots
harder,
over at those
thinking
corn
he's
berserkers
not
from
going
these
to the
Deathwing
charge
Terminators.
off, or is he going to leave them there as bait, like you were
So,
saying? To,
obviously,
just
nobody
bring
is
them closer to
within.
those berserkers.
Don't miss it with that bomb.
Shots are going at the berserkers.
Yeah, I better look out. Actually, that would help me, if anything. Maybe a blow up and that wall will fall on those guys over there. Alright, so we're going to get 10 Stormbolter shots.
Alright, 10
That'll do
shots.
it
No
right
AP
the
on
first
the
time.
normal
You
Stormbolter.
know,
So.
the Cyclone Nest Launcher doesn't
And then
need
what's the
absolute-
save on the Berserker then? What is
So,
the...
Berserker's
Yeah.
stat
10
line
shots,
is
hitting
pretty
on
much
threes,
the
no
normal
rerolls.
Chaos Space Marine. What the Corn Berserkers bring to the table is they get an extra attack from the base Chaos Space Marine, and they have access to both chain swords and chain axes. Chain axes giving you +1 strength and -1 AP.
Okay, okay. And I think there's a combination of that in that army there.
Also, Berserkers are also coming in at 5 strength natively, so you're looking at a 6 strength troop
Oh, wow,
in a
okay.
World
We're going to
Eater.
shoot
Nice,
2
nice.
crack missiles.
Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3 probably,
Correct.
most of the time.
Oh,
And then with a 3 up save, so...
And then, of course, Blood for the Blood God, everybody's favorite corn rule.
Dark
to
Angels all over
attack twice in the attack phase.
And then 6s do something, right?
6s are Death to the False Emperor, which is an extra attack.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't like the name of that, the False Emperor. I don't know where they get that, but I like the ability, so... I'll have to send an email out to GW, see if they can change that name.
Can put them on the other side.
Are they fearless? Do they always pass morale check?
False Emperor, fake news, same thing.
Ooh, hey. They probably got like a leadership 8 or 9, so they're probably fine.
So they got 8 and...
I mean, you get
Okay.
+1 for cover.
So, on to the charge phase.
Ooh, I like this. Alright, so I didn't see any models come off the table in the shooting
So
phase.
we're gonna
He's
try
moving
and
on to the
do some
charge
charges
phase.
here. Obviously, these guys are already
yeah,
locked.
I think it looks like they might be out of range for bolters on with
So I'm going to
the
do these 2
Berserkers.
charges. So I'm going to charge the Deathwing Knights
so
into your cultists.
I
And then I'm
think
going to charge
Oh,
these
no.
guys into...
Yeah, so his knights are going to charge the cultists.
Overwatch over there.
Oh, you know what? Knights don't carry guns. They just have the shield and, you know, the
Yeah.
chain axe.
All auto guns or auto
Oh, yeah. So
pistols.
they're going to be in combat, and then Karn gets to come into combat. Oh, wow. This could be brutal for them on Jake's next turn.
We'll give it to him for
And
consistency.
then the Terminators are making a short charge, looks like to the Bloodletters. Should make quick work of those guys.
Right in here.
There's 1.
Strength 3 versus toughness 4, so you need a 5.
We're in here. I remember this.
Alright, so charge range, a 6 or better. So it's what?
full 12.
No
They are
debate
making
on
that
that.
Double
charge.
6. Those guys want to get in a fight.
I think these guys.
Big brave Terminators going after the cultists.
Yeah,
I was looking at that dice.
nice. That's how we do.
So I think that.
Alright.
You can almost hear
someone you're
Jake's
obsessed.
evil grin as Jeff takes the bait.
Yeah.
Alright.
I really do. Now, I think he can kill all these cultists this attack.
Absolutely.
You know, it's just, he's so close now because I believe that the Berserkers can advance and charge, right? Or
No, they cannot
okay.
advance and charge.
Okay. Alright, I'm glad to be wrong with that.
So, let's go ahead into the fight phase.
Slanesh
So I'm
gets
just going to go
that
right there.
Okay. I mean, they're still in good range. These guys can move how many inches?
Two
6?
Got a
attacks
6,
apiece
yeah,
for
they got
each
a 6
Deathwing
inches.
Knight. So first we get
I don't foresee any
pile
problems
in
with him
here.
pulling off the charge.
So,
Looks like he's around. Even if they drop back 3 inches. Oh, well, no, they can't drop back. They have to move towards.
Yeah, he probably won't consolidate. He'll stay there. But, I mean, it just...
That's going to leave them around 6 inches out there. So they're going to, in addition to being able to charge, they're going to get their pistol shots off first.
They are going to get those plasma pistols. We all love plasma. No matter what side of the, you know, war you're on. We're a big fan of plasma.
Everybody loves plasma.
This round brought to you by Plasma.
Supercharge at your
using
own
their
discretion.
Aces of Absolution. So hitting on 3. So looks like
Is it closest?
6 hits. And it's strength 8, so 2.
I'm going to tell you now. I'm not 50
Okay, we got 6 splatters.
Okay. Just letting you know.
AP?
AP minus 2.
Yeah, it was more of a position.
So that'll kill some cultists immediately. With negative AP, and then they have a 6-up save, so they're just dead. Can you
Flail
go
of the
higher? Anything
I
with a
love
6
the
on
name
that?
of these weapons. They are so awesome.
I don't want to have a problem.
Alright, so the Flail of the Unforgiven. So he's going to be hitting on 3s. So all hits.
Oh.
And then it's strength 6. And again, it'll be wounding on 2s because they are only covering 3.
2s.
So it's 2, and it's AP minus 3. Now if you do 2 damage,
so it looks like 2 more
and this
cultists
excess
are-
damage is carried over, so it'll do 4 and it'll kill them.
Nope, they got the outside 9.
Look at you.
Just enough. Just enough.
Enough to kill every one of the cultists. Alright, so they successfully
I'm gonna
killed
interrupt.
all the cultists. Now let's see if they move it all. But like I said, they are out, they're exposed.
I think 2.
So it'll be 4.
2
I don't care.
Karn and the Berserkers.
I'm going down to 1. I think I'm gonna just murder your warlord.
Okay, so just so you know, it is a -1 to attack Belial in combat.
Can I split? I can split it up, right?
Yes, you can put attacks anywhere you like.
Oh, okay, so he looks
Because
like he's the
technically all
command
these
points
guys
to
pile in and
attack
stuff too.
Yeah, you would
for
usually
the next charge.
Yep.
Well,
he's
they
gonna
not in
commit
range
to
necessarily to him, but they'd be probably. Well, I don't know. These guys might be too far away from
Belial. Yeah,
guys.
sorry, it wasn't Azrael. Azrael is
You can't really
the
move
other side,
over
Raven Wing.
your own models to somewhere that is farther than 3 inches.
Imperium, I just don't pay attention.
It's crazy, man.
You know, when to commit, that's all. So we're committed to the Emperor and the cause.
We were committed to the Emperor before it was cool.
Okay, so
Alright,
someone won't be able to strike.
Alright, so how about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
You get these 8s.
8?
8 on Belial. These guys are not within anybody. Now these guys, these 2 guys can attack here if they want.
As could these guys.
Jeff is
behind.
breaking out the
So-
ruler to determine
Yeah,
who attacks where.
He definitely doesn't want to get,
You can have these
hit any more than he
6
has
go on
to.
here.
Alright,
Is that what you want to do?
yes, 8 and 6.
Okay. And
we've
remember,
got
these guys
6
take a
then
minus
out
8,
of
take a
close
-1 on
combat.
Belial.
Alright.
So actually, so they lose the benefit of charge, right?
Model is jump.
Oh,
Is that +1?
They get
No, he had
+1 if they are charged.
some
so
that
that
died
whole
last
unit
turn
has
from
been
the
charged.
last turn,
Oh, I
so
see.
never mind.
Is it on the unit that charged?
The nice thing about
just
Blood
throw-
Letters is if they are charged or charged, they get that +1 to strength.
Oh, really? Oh, and technically they were charged because the Terminators came down.
Yep.
Oh, that's real nice. Real sexy.
Yeah, Corn cares not for who the blood flows, man.
Yeah.
20 or more, so you took a couple
Blood
out.
for the Blood God is real.
I'm telling you.
Just like
No,
the
they're
struggle.
still hitting. Okay.
Belial, they're -5.
Like, is he a special
Alright.
character?
So there's 8 of them.
So 16?
Two lads at Dreadlock. Got it. There are 2 lads.
Is he a named character? Or
Yeah, I get +1 for him.
Okay, so he's
So hitting on 4.
It's a decent one.
Ah, that's still a lot of dice still.
Okay, so I guess.
Ooh, that's suck rolls.
Nope, you can give me a point if you want.
So that's 12 dice to 1 and 16 the other.
So I have 4 commands.
So wounding.
Did you make it after?
And then 6s still do something.
So wounding on
6s are 2 damage.
Ooh, there we go.
Double
So
6s.
2 of them are, so they're all -3.
Okay, so he's got a 4-pin one.
You have 1
And
for
2 of them will do 2 damage.
One takes 2 damage.
6 total
Whatever you
damage
like.
coming in with
Go
a
for the big
Okay,
guys.
let's
So big
see.
guys, so
I'll
we're
take
He's
him
got a
off the
4
table.
pinball. Yeah, let's
2
see.
damage ones. Pass 1, fail 1, so it'll take 2 damage
2
there.
damage.
And then
One
2
for
Got 2 more coming for the 2 damage each.
So he only takes 2 damage.
Okay, save those last 2.
So he's down to.
I think I overheard from the other room that
Oh, sorry,
that was,
because he had of his warlord trait. Under these 6s, those.
he only took 2 damage and now he's rolling for the 6-up feel no pain or disgusting reason or whatever that was.
That's chaotic. Don't give us that, okay? The warlord trait's not called any one of those chaotic things. We'll find the proper name.
Proper names for no pain.
Okay.
Wow.
No, it's like a 6-up Emperor Protects. That's our new name, ladies and gentlemen.
It's like 5 hits.
I got 4 and he got how many does
The 6-up wrap that rascal roll.
Dice.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
roll the 6s.
6-up, always strap it.
So you get 1, 2 damage. So I'll do the 2 damage first. So 5 up. Not pass, so 1 dead Terminator.
One Terminator died to the 2 damage.
So 2 dead guys.
2 dead Terminators.
2 dead Terminators. That's pretty good. It's 2 power fists that he doesn't have to deal with. So
Absolutely.
and the
More
reps.
importantly, 4 attacks it doesn't.
Yeah.
At this point, again, since they're demons, they do have the 5-up invul save no matter what. The 5-up save
Get
is
that.
yeah,
Oh my.
5-up save is
It
all
doesn't
they're
make a
getting.
difference.
I mean, that's still pretty good.
Better than nothing.
Better than nothing,
The
yeah.
reason I took out
But the
I
attacks
had
are
to take out a
really
power fist guy regardless. I took out the chain fist for no reason. And then I took out another power fist guy instead of the sergeant because the power fist gave me a -1 hit. So I figure I'm going to need all the hits I can. So I'm going to try and keep 3+ on that sergeant.
Okay, well, yeah. He's
Alright,
able with power fist, so I don't have to deal with that -1 hit.
It's all up to me.
smart call considering what he's swinging against.
Yeah.
Standard Hell Blasters.
Just playing the numbers game at this point.
Plasma Incinerators. Sergeant has a plasma.
Going to be
Keep that
so first we'll pile in.
the only thing that's
Gonna pile in there.
strange or unusual is that
And then
the Primarch Grab.
it's going to be
I'm sorry, the Primarch Grab.
3 attacks for the sergeant.
And the captain.
I've got fans showing up for the Chaos side. It's beautiful.
Alright, 3 attacks for the sergeant.
Yeah. You know what? We were just doing some commentary,
Hitting on
and
3s.
Instead of 4.
I got my good luck charm.
we've got one guy rooting for Chaos, and I'm obviously rooting for the Imperium.
Toughness 3.
Just to keep things honest.
So hitting on a 3. So
If you were honest, you'd tell people you're really rooting for Chaos.
that's your 5 up involved.
Only because the models look so good. It's the only reason why I'm rooting for that side, you know? Like, I do gravitate towards pretty things. It's natural.
I'm telling you, and there's nothing prettier than 20 bloodletters ripping up Terminators.
Power fist attacks, and these are going
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and my eye knows what it's seeing.
Okay. See, if Slanesh was on the table, I'd be all about that, because then we got some ladies, combat. Okay.
Slanesh is the new hotness. Here he's about to drop a mixtape.
Oh, okay. Bringing that fire.
And 2, 5
One goes through.
Man, this is going to be a war of attrition here.
Yep. So this is over here?
Okay.
Okay. Then we're going to have Belial go up now.
He's a gunslinger, believe it or not.
Alright.
So Belial's got his
I
4
want to say
attacks.
thank you to all the
Hitting on 2 and
viewers
3
out there
rolling.
for sticking with us. If you like it, remember, tell your friends, bring them out here. And if you want to, come on out and get on the table. That we are all about our fans and getting that fan experience and sharing 40K with the city of Cleveland and everybody.
Alright.
Well, in fact, let's, if we can get the people watching, where are you from so we know how close you are to the great state of Ohio? OH. I'm sorry about that, people. Couldn't help it.
Imperium Chaos, one thing we can all agree on.
We love Ohio.
That's right.
We love our Buckeyes.
So I get to reroll
I'm straight.
Belial's then?
I did, fortunately.
I'll take this guy to the out of range.
Okay, so then these guys are up now, so they will consolidate. Pile in, probably is
It's like
correct.
6, 5 or 6. That's not a bad trade. 2 Terminators for 5.
Alright, so now I'm definitely not
take
going
those
to
guys.
definitely know these guys with the 6.
Abaddon is still in the back. Is there more summoning coming?
First we'll do the sergeant.
From what I can tell, he has no more summoning. I think the reason that he's staying back is Jake has a
Defend objective.
Yeah, so he's holding on to that for a second turn to get the 2 points.
So 3 5-up inboxers.
So we got 3 5-up invols coming from Jake.
So 2 more.
2 more dead.
2 more dead.
Doesn't really have like a specialty. Like it doesn't really have like. Yeah, I don't know that.
That's going to put him in a world of hurt come morale
We gotta
time.
keep track of how many you've lost so far. She's lost 8 so far this turn.
Oh, he's lost 8.
Leadership is 7.
Okay.
He's getting
So
close
then
to where
we're
he
gonna
could
have
lose
8
an
power
entire
fists,
unit.
hitting on 4s, but sorry, 8 power fists and there's a chain fist, but it doesn't really matter at this point. And I should note that this is the 7th edition, which I declared at the beginning. Chainfists actually have no benefit against vehicles in this edition. They actually are good against everything. They're just actually better than Power Fist. So I made the mistake of actually removing the Chainfist instead of the Power Fist. So, my mistake. Alright, so 8 Power Fists attack and technically Chainfists, but since they're all on involved saves, we're not going to really take the time to divvy out which is which. We're also not rolling for D3 wounds and all that because they only have 1 wound apiece. So, 4-ups and rerolling fails. So these 2 fails. So they all hit.
Well, that could be the rest of the unit there.
Strength 8 versus toughness 3.
So he needs 3s to wound.
So 6. 5 up
6 wounds, yeah.
Yeah, that'll end the unit there. So
You can, if there's enough models on the table to take the 6 wounds, but even with that, he's going to be minimum taking
So you've lost
-7.
13 bloodletters.
he lost 13 out of 20 bloodletters. So that could be a lot. Now, it's too bad.
That's
If maybe Abaddon gets a little closer, you still stay within 3 inches of the objective, and then maybe there's a bonus that you can
that
get.
is my turn.
Abaddon's not
You
going
now
to give it
get
to
your
your
morale
turns.
check.
Abaddon does
So
give
your morale
bonuses
check,
to
your morale
hit
is what?
and to wound to Black
I
Legion.
think it's 7.
So 7.
Right, only to Black
So
Legion.
they're automatically
Abaddon
off,
can
you
show
lose
up
6
for
guys.
different armies, no problem, no worries there, because he's
So they're done?
with all 4 Chaos Gods.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, so,
A little fluff action for you. Okay. So he can show. He got the invite to all the parties.
yeah.
But he's just, he's not bringing chips or that.
Blood for the blood god.
Okay, he just shows up.
Just shows up with
Get a
dropping.
bloodthirster by now.
You show up with a flaming sword, nobody asks you about chips and dip.
All right.
Oh, if I... Never mind, I rolled the morale check. If it was a 1, I get more. Yeah.
That's right.
No way.
Yeah, so when you
Demons
roll,
do have that. If you roll 1s or something, they actually
morale
come
check.
back. They don't lose morale.
That's
they
right,
get units.
that's
you
right.
roll
If you
1,
can-
reality blinks and the demonic horde is bolstered. No
way.
more.
It is bolstered.
6 or...
That's crazy.
So how many come back?
So if he drops a 6, it's bolstered by 1.
So there you go.
So he'd have
So
a
that
guy
is my turn 3. So now puts you onto your turn 3.
Oh, man.
Man, it's getting down to the wire.
So did
failed
you...
check.
I did not achieve any objectives this turn. I will have to discard one for next turn.
Still again.
So we're supposed to
Now
have
you're
4?
looking at a table
So you draw
where we've got Jeff in a position for 2, maybe 3 of the objectives. He's in a bad way up top with those berserkers, and still Abaddon to
literally
contest or
impossible
take
for my
out some of
army to
those
fail a
units.
morale check.
He didn't score that round either.
So you can discard that.
He committed to wiping out that, and he didn't score any objectives. So because he left them all.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So
No, I take that back. He is up by the
The
18
will
up
of
top there,
chaos. Roll
so
a
he does have
D6
the
with
opportunity
tactical
if the
objectives
berserkers
generated.
don't come in.
Start of each turn thereafter.
well, no, he's
score
done
1 victory
this
point.
turn.
If
It's
I control
now going to Jake's turn. He didn't
objective
score
marker,
anything
whose
unless he
number
had the
corresponds
card
with
for the
D6
ATM.
that I rolled
Right,
at
but
the
scoring
start of
isn't
this
going to take
turn.
place until the end of the turn.
Currently, as it stands, he's still winning.
No,
the
some
7.
cards at the end of your turn.
Oh, you're correct.
Yep. So
You get 4?
3.
3. So this guy. Yeah! Sitting in the middle. Yeah, you can put a 3 on you.
I'm going to use my final reroll.
You can't, because it's double. You literally can't
Looks
do
like
anything.
we're going with a command point to reroll.
That sucks. Alright,
Really tempted.
So-
Dreadnought Tango.
here we go.
But
I gotta murder some stuff, huh?
You do.
I gotta kill a unit, I gotta kill a character, and I gotta kill a warlord. So I'm just gonna murder a
Oh, yeah.
warlord.
So he gets all 3 by killing that unit with oh, this is brutal. Oh, here they
Hey
come.
y'all, I'm her. That's what they say.
Oh my goodness, I don't know. I don't know about these. Oh, this is
Yo, what up?
it's gonna be pretty good.
When you walk up in the party and you're like,
Cards coming along for the ride.
Yeah, you know Karn's coming. It's his posse right
out of the
there.
way.
Karn's like one of rapper. Then he's got his posse with him. This is he's
Karn
got a
is,
lot of bling.
Karn is the Sug Knight of the 40K world.
can you crawl back into this thing?
Sorry, I'm white.
Flying around, teleporting.
We just apologize for all those
At least, I mean,
death row
he is
fans.
Abaddon,
It was
so-
shit back, but
Is that a yes?
Oh no, I don't
Points
like.
just for the reference.
No, he can't go back.
absolutely.
Man, that's gonna be hard to get a.
All right, looks like Ebonen's gonna move.
He only moved. Wow.
Coming to
he
the
gets-
party.
In Terminator armor, he still does not take the penalty of it.
Once again, Jeff is
Yeah.
just
Demon,
baffled
like, you know, being
since
evil
Abaddon
is
doesn't skip
super
like that.
fast.
Yeah. You know.
It's like buying a
that's
red
right.
Ferrari.
Unless you're death.
too many Imperium
It's
bros.
like buying a red Ferrari.
Would you say the Corn Berserkers?
Red always goes fast.
They're
He's
not
right.
orange.
Red does go faster.
So you're saying
That's
the
right.
Corn Berserkers are the
That's
Ferrari of the 40K universe?
Yes.
Alright, that's fine. You know what? Fine.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
64.
Shooting in the face, a time-honored tradition of chaos.
Whoa, on this one?
If you're not shooting at the face, you are just not shooting, ladies
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna shoot
gentlemen.
down.
The small unit or the full unit?
Small unit.
And this is that boltered, isn't that like -3? It's like a pretty good gun.
Yeah, it's D3 wounds is what we're looking at.
Oh, nice.
And 4. One of them.
1-3 up.
It's a
As the
minus.
Talus of Horn Rapid Fire 2, we're looking at a Strength 4, AP-1, D3 wounds coming at you, and he is in double tap
I'm gonna
range.
shoot a bunch of these guys. at
Looks
them.
like he saved though.
There's 3 of them with
Philip and Vol saved him.
plasma pistols. All overcharged.
Should have just been a 3
I'm not
up
little
armor set.
baby.
It's only -1 AP. It's the
Oh!
Hot dice! Hot dice!
Nice. Look at that.
So
Those are
they
supercharged
are
plasma
strength
shots
8.
there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright, 3 up invulns here.
3 up for that shield.
So,
Aren't they a 5 up involved?
no, they have storm shields.
Oh, these guys.
I am going to. I'm going to do it. I'm going to use a command point.
2 command points.
Sorry, I'm going to use the stratagem that costs 2 command points.
It is now 2 command points since we are in the double command point
Fail.
round.
Boomer fail.
Oh my god, a double fail.
Alright, so one day death.
Nothing says loving like plasma in the oven.
And then Karn is gonna shoot you in the face. as well.
Karn didn't shoot.
Those
Those
are
are
just
just
Berserker shooting plasma.
No, I don't know.
sideways.
Yeah, Karn does shoot it like a gangster.
Well, each time you roll a 1 when fighting, the bearer suffers a mortal wound. I suffer mortal wound.
Hits. And
Hits.
straight 8, so moving on to.
Wounded on a 2.
Wounds.
And a 3+.
Nothing.
2 again.
That's 2.
We'll move on from there. Shooting phase. You got one
Another
unit, go
knight
for it.
down. Okay.
Charge.
Alright.
Alright.
Coming at you with the.
So here's a strategy that you can use if you are playing Karn with a unit. Karn, when he misses on wounds, will do damage to anybody within 1 inch of him. So a great tactic is to send Karn over to
This
one
is gonna
side
be
of the formation
fun.
and the unit to the other side of the formation. You still get all the attacks and nobody's within an inch for him to do damage to.
Wow.
I could have also used the ground balls.
Actually, G and I, so TCD Gil, we actually had sort of a debate.
I didn't
He
approve
said
that
Karn
name,
was going to
but
rip me a new one.
we'll be
He hasn't
alright
done
then.
anything yet.
Well, this is before the game started. He said Karn was going to rip
what
me a new one.
happens when you miss
And I
me.
said,
Yep.
a full unit of Deathwing Knights versus Karn, I think I might have a chance of winning that battle. But now that you have the added benefit of Berserkers...
Oh, by the way, you got to pick up donuts for the next meeting.
I doubt I'm going to be able to attack, let alone survive.
So I will fight with.
Donuts for the donut god. I got
So
it.
there is a guy with a power pistol.
As a fellow larger gentleman, I can appreciate that. We both celebrate the great god Homer. Donuts for the donuts god.
That's right. Glaze for the glaze guy.
Oh, because he's a world eater.
Very well.
So they
Go.
go 3s and
That was a really good shooting phase. Took out
Yeah,
two,
fantastic.
even with a 3 pinball. Took out 2 with plasma. So this is score him another 3, or you get extra D3 for killing a character. I think with that
I
card.
believe, yeah, it's a D3
So it
for
could be a
it.
really good turn.
the one with the power pistol.
Reroll
Oh,
fail.
these are
That was a 3.
two hits.
So it's up to you.
Oh, the 3's a fail anyway.
Okay. No, it's okay because I probably would have done this. I would have gotten excited and done the same thing. So just remember,
D3.
before you shoot,
D3
you need to
wins.
declare what you're shooting.
So one dead guy.
That'll kill another one.
I'm telling you, man, that 3 up. You need a 3 up, and you want a 2. I got you.
Okay, so you're just gonna like.
So the rest of them,
Okay,
one.
alright, that's fair.
Actually, 4 times.
All right, now I remember.
Now, Karn gets to attack twice and the Berserkers, right? It's not just the Berserkers?
Correct.
And then Karn lets you reroll. Does he have any one of those special abilities?
Yes, but only within for units within an inch. It's a very small aura.
So just a handful of guys on the...
Correct.
You know, okay.
Well, it's going to be the unit
What's the
because
unit,
the whole
though?
unit is within an inch.
Karn's definitely, yeah.
So it kind of sticks with the fluff when you think about it, because Karn's whole story comes around with him killing his own guys because he got tired of waiting around for an ambush to pull off. That's why he's calling the destroyers. He went after world eaters. There was a failed mission, and he just decided, you know what? Not enough people are dead today. Let's go to town.
Oh, wow, okay.
I guess we need to
So,
designate what are
Karn,
chainswords.
you know, okay. He gets an invite to the party, but, you know,
You didn't specify there. I'll give you
people just go to the other side of the room.
right.
So,
That's right.
but then if he doesn't get the invite to the party, he's gonna, you know, he's gonna come after you the next day.
Nobody wants the awkward side eye.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chainswords. So these gray ones
How many wounds? 2
Is it like chest or they dead?
are the chainswords.
Good find. Mortal wound 4. 4 die.
Freeze.
Just love seeing that many dice.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. It's just a lot of dice coming down.
Stern guard.
Orbital bombardment.
I like those measures.
Oh, and 6s make an extra
This is
attack.
for the false.
Here's an extra attack.
False.
Extra attack.
You know, again, I don't like that, so we have to find someone that thinks call it a passion fury hit or something. An extra passion attack.
That's a completely different show.
Same thing.
So then no bonuses for that.
Also, I bought this randomly.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of like different gauges, like your gold ball and stuff in my bag.
Now these technically can because they're just rerolls, but they don't.
Where are the strategy for an onslaught?
Okay.
No, rerolls for now. Alright, so that's
Okay, now he's going to be wounding on threes because he's got that
chainswords are
strength
everything
6
but the
action
gray
coming
ones.
at you.
Okay, and that's for
those
these are just the Berserkers,
gray
right?
ones.
Berserkers are strength 5. He's got chain axes on everybody.
More
Running up
chain
to strength
swords.
Okay,
6.
so you have more chain axes than you do
Yes.
chains. Okay.
Oh,
So
previous one was heavy.
these
Okay,
are
so
D6 and a 4 up.
strength
One for character.
Yeah,
Six.
so you have their characters for that whirlwind.
Yeah, so
3s on
for
a
threes.
D6 for range.
On 4s, blues on 3s.
A lot of save.
2.
Okay, rerolling.
So that's going to be the
And
aggressors,
another
but
one,
not the range.
I'm smelling some dead Terminators.
So
Alright, so here are chainswords. You have 5, no minus. And then
Oh
you
yeah,
have
oh yeah. I'm just showing you.
11
So
minus.
what happens?
16 wounds.
You want me to do the damage? Or you want me to
So it sounds like he does have some chain swords, so he's got 5 that are no minus.
Okay.
We're going to see those first.
So what happens
Still
is I roll
failed
die.
So I got 3
And
more
on
left,
4 up,
basically.
I do.
There's one.
That's leaving him with 3 wounds left, correct?
On the orbital.
Yeah, there's only 2 Terminators, right?
I can roll to do the aggressors and see if I hit there too, or I can.
Oh, that's cute. He put a dice there like it's gonna live. That's nice.
See some hot dice here.
I guess roll for the aggressors. Okay.
The Emperor likes optimists.
Has 9 of these.
So with the Vanguard
Alright,
first.
so
Plasma incinerators.
The Grimdark feature of the couple
That's probably a victory point for I think killing you.
Nope. Orbital 3 command
Cards.
And I have my warlord's got to be able to see it.
And Karn's gonna consolidate and dance on top of the
ATM.
Card dances on the ATM because it looks like the unit
That's
is down.
That's right.
The 3 points are scored.
Karn is showing off the b-boy stance.
Only
That's
the
right.
best,
He
right,
is a
Joe?
breakdancer and it's part-time, so
Yeah.
he could get down.
Yeah, everyone's like I said, like
That it?
you can't use.
That's it.
Alright, so you
I mean,
get,
Abaddon's
Alright,
not gonna
let's
make
check
the
and
charge.
see. Let's check in with the guys and see where we're at.
All
I mean,
right.
it's already the fight phase.
Yeah, I
Mid-round
guess so.
recap and we'll get the points and see what happened here.
You got 1 point for that.
Okay, so
So it's now 8 to 6.
3 wounds, 2 wounds.
So here we got our round recap.
Round recap. So, Jeff, gotta ask the question. You feeling a little salty about charging those cultists?
Not really. I kind of expected that. I figured, you know what, they're sitting out there. And, you know, I'm here to play. I'm here to try and do something. You know, I thought maybe I'd fare a little better. I mean, I did lose what, 2 or 3 of them to plasma pistols. So I rolled the 3 up involves pretty bad. But just trying to roll dice, you know.
Yeah, here, just rolling dice. So you were able to take out a full unit of Terminators, proving that Berserkers are definitely back.
And that was only their first. That was their only first wave.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Get an additional wave to strike back.
So you just
didn't even get to swing.
I need to, I need to run them at stuff.
I was gonna say that's like overkill. I mean, you should have had them out front. Spears in the charge. They could have totally.
Well, they get shot up pretty easy.
I guess that's true. With only the 3+ save. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
But still, I mean, you could have had this, not being able to hit him at least very much, hide behind that, and then if I ever got closer, just pop out. Surprise!
yeah, they are a great support to a Demon Prince unit for sure. So that allows you to, when you decide to fire all those shots into those Demon Princes, you just roll forward with those Demon. Pick your poison. Somebody's coming for dinner. All right, guys, have fun. Looks like we got round 3 coming. It's going to get interesting.
Round 4.
Round 4.
All right, so I actually have too many objectives now, so I need to discard
For
one.
chaos.
So I'm going to discard objective, secure objective 2.
So then,
And I
So
cannot
there was
draw
no
anything
character.
because I'm at 3.
Just the
So,
unit of
I am going
Terminators.
to
The
do my
only
movement phase
character
here.
left on the board is Belial.
okay, okay.
So these guys are actually going to shimmy on back, so we can actually hold this
You're
objective.
used to Grey Knights having a
Go
character.
back like. As
Oh, that's
close to the-
I play nothing but
Should I
characters, so.
advance? Actually, I'm pretty sure this is done on a model by
Alright,
model
so
basis.
looks at the top of turn 4. Looks, I don't know what he drew.
Oh, I wish you guys could see this. We've got a couple other games going on in the store here. We've got
Oh,
a
you're talking
really,
about bringing
really
this
nicely
group
painted
around?
No, just trying to move
Stormhawk
this guy
here.
like this.
Oh,
So
just,
that the assault cannon guy doesn't actually
Really,
shoot
really
guns.
looking
Yeah, that's
good
cool.
and showing up, doing work for Blood Angels on another table. here.
Nice. Yeah, we have 3 other games going on, right? 3 other tables, so
3 full other tables. So
Alright,
it's actually slow for a Monday. We usually got 4 games going on.
yeah. Well, we got a 4th game, and it looks like Karn and his boys are having fun on that game.
I was already counting that as over, G.
That is, yeah. This game is over, so we will get another one in here very soon, maybe. But well, no, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Looks like he's running away from Abaddon, right? Maybe he's going to that objective. But those are 2 units there, so why not split up?
That is actually 3 units he's got if you
3.
count Belial.
Oh, okay, Belial. Yeah, but why everyone head there instead of maybe sending a unit to try to, keep Abaddon busy, and if you're just going to go to the objective to score.
I think what he might be doing is I'm not sure of Jeff's cards, but if we're looking at the table, we have that objective that's sitting in the middle of the table, which he might score this turn, and he may have picked up a card to get that secondary objective over there on the right. So he's just running a wheel motion so he doesn't have to deal with both Karn and Abaddon at the same time.
This turn, but next turn he's going to have to deal with that, both sides. So he's going to get outflanked here pretty soon. And like I said, I mean, depending on your backside, who do you choose? Who do you choose to catch there, Abaddon or Karn?
First, we're going to do this.
Abaddon is, if you're hoping for a reach route, Abaddon is not your guy.
So I guess you're going to have Karn, dude. Okay.
Just saying.
Karn will make it quick, though.
Yeah, that's right.
Abaddon will take his time. Little Barry White
13 times. 13 times before he rips it over.
7 hits, and he's tough as 5. So
We hope everybody's all right soon over, and
just
okay,
one.
let's see what's happening here. We're at the shooting phase.
That's good. And then the assault cannon, so 6 shots at full ballistic skill.
And look at the shooting at Abaddon, I'm assuming.
Yeah, okay.
So it's minus 3 AP.
1 wound.
Don't shoot it, Abaddon.
There
Don't
we go,
even
5
try.
hits.
He's got a 4-up save, then, right? Or probably 3.
4-up
character-
invul. Yeah.
4-up invul, okay. But he's in Terminator armor, so normally just a 2 if you don't have anything. Okay.
Minus 1, so 4, 3 up.
One of my all-time favorite 40K stories happened with Abaddon. I actually faced down a Bane Blade. Took all the fire from the Bane Blade head on versus Abaddon. He made every single save.
Wow.
30 shots.
And is it last?
Too bad you can't do that in the books, Abaddon. Huh? Abaddon.
Yeah, from looking from this, I'm definitely
I
saying
believe
cover.
he definitely gets cover.
So no minus then?
So 2s.
I feel almost sorry.
Yeah, the first wound.
Question was whether Abaddon got cover or not. Looking at the line of sight, we're assuming that the fire was coming from the 3. I guess we should have specified which unit. Because if it was coming from the unit of 3, he gets cover. If it's coming from the unit of 5, I would probably say no.
Yeah, unless he has the infantry keyword, he can still get it just being on there, but if not, then...
Abaddon, since he is a character, he is an infantry character.
Yeah, so he gets it just by being underneath that like that. Either way, yeah.
Good call, Jake.
So, so that, yeah, that was a good move, moving him over there, putting him in cover, and then kind of, you know, he can definitely take the hits from these Terminators if they don't do any. They have no AP.
And then
They're not penetrating anything right now.
Cyclone missile launcher.
Unlike Abaddon, he always penetrates.
So hitting on 4s, or sorry, didn't move. So hitting on 3s with this.
Oh, 2 wounds now.
Roll this guy. So it's 2 hits. Strength 8 versus toughness 5, so 3s again. 3s and 4s. So got 1. Do I want to reroll this?
Alright, so we got armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna expend all the rest of my command points to reroll this.
You get
So 2 AP minus 2, so you're gonna get 2 3-ups.
3-ups because of
Ooh, double 6s.
Needed that.
I think it was a 6 and a 4. We got glare on that dice.
Alright,
Either way,
that
my
is
side. Either way, he's
my turn.
fine.
So I
He's
will
still
get
smiling.
secure objective 3. So it's now 8 to 7. It's now your turn.
They're
So.
30 inches.
And we need 3?
I don't think
Yeah, so you're good.
Alright.
You could have discarded one at the end of your turn if you chose to.
Auxiliary grenade launcher.
Did you want to do that? Or
Move them behind the
I
building.
think you get double points if you do the Kingslayer and Assassinate.
I'd like to. Well, this is the one I drew, right?
You didn't draw anything.
Alright.
If you're enjoying what you see, remember to check us out. We are on Facebook at the Chainsword Diaries,
Which hunter?
as well as Instagram and Twitter. Give us a shout and we'll get your army up on the stream.
Big game here.
Same story.
So there's no facing it all, so it doesn't matter.
Objective 2.
Grenades.
So it looks like we're at Jake's turn already. So he
What
just
do? I guess I gotta go there.
took that objective in the center, shot at Abaddon. 1 wound only, and that was his turn. That was the entire turn. That's pretty brutal.
It's going to be rough. See, this is the problem with bringing in all elites armies. You're giving up a lot of firepower, and unless
Movement too, right? Because you're only moving, 5 inches. So
unless you're playing something like Grey Knights, where you're getting all that smite to be able to share.
and Gate of the Infinite, we don't care about moving. That's why I love Grey Knights. They just if they want to
ignore
go there,
2
they go
parts of the
there.
game, yeah.
They don't have to wait on the bus. They just go there.
So yeah.
Uber's always on time for
So at the
them.
very least, you can move 9. Yes.
Okay, so I guess if I'm Jake, Karn can hold an objective. Let's say he has that card. I know he pulled objective 2.
Yeah.
Abaddon can get closer and then still charge, and then he can get those berserkers closer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or it looks like he's putting them in a cover.
No, he's going for another objective.
Yep.
Second squad behind him.
At this point, he can kind of. He's 2 points up on Jeff. Jeff did not score.
Just
He
one
can
more round.
one more round guaranteed.
Yep.
And if he goes up by 4 points, I really don't see a way that Jeff's going to be able to come back.
Yeah.
No, right. Yeah.
Okay. And they'll still be in range for his plasma shots too. So they're he'll still be able to shoot. Maybe he can get a Terminator out or 2, and then still get the point. So he can score multiple ways here.
It was a really well played game. I know that Jake's new to the game and he's been learning and had some struggles with this Khorne army on and off, but he's really did a great job of baiting Jeff into positions where he wanted to be.
Once Jeff committed to taking out the cultists, and I guess he knew that was happening, but I guess I let them come to me because they're just cultists. They're hitting on 5s.
Right.
Yeah. So
Honestly, I don't even bother charging with that unit.
Correct.
I would have come. I would have consolidated with my Loop Strike rather than put a threat in the backfield because cultists aren't a threat.
I always consolidate when I go deep. So he just didn't that turn.
Ladies love Cool G.
I'm gonna charge.
I'll take that name for my stream name. I like
TCD
that.
Cool
I'm gonna
G.
charge all of them, right? And then if I get a long charge, I can maybe get there.
Technically, that's correct.
You're gonna have to have a mandatory cover album with some kind of big cat.
Okay.
So I'm gonna charge all of
Once that
them.
happens, you're
Okay,
Cool
so
G.
we all get to fire
Here we go.
Overwatch.
Who's going to charge then?
right,
Does Abaddon
so-
go after one Terminator unit or go after the character?
Abaddon, if I'm playing Abaddon at this point,
right, so
we know that Jake has the character. That's a long charge to pull off, but I think what I'd do is I'd swing for the 5 Terminator unit.
So 12 Stormbolters here.
Soften it up.
All rerolls because of the wild.
Nobody likes a soft Terminator.
Did you get any worse? No sixes. And they're all rerolls.
Isn't that the Iron Warriors chapter motto?
Yep.
No one likes a soft Terminator. Iron Warriors.
That's where they go hard in the paint. All the puns this evening.
Got another one. Down to 4.
What's the width of the trench? Oh wait, I forgot to do that. Alright.
And then the crack missiles coming at you.
We got Jeff still shooting here.
Ooh, come on.
Oh, the Overwatch, yeah.
3 swoons.
Ooh, so
Okay, but
1
that
EP minus 2, so 1 4 up armor.
Yeah, so here's
Pulled off a cracked missile on that
Come
Overwatch.
on.
D6 damage.
D6 damage coming at him.
4, so he takes 2 wounds, so he's down to 2 left.
Down to 2. Abaddon took some shots there.
So he's down to 2
And
left.
he's not the Warlord because he hasn't been rolling the 6-up.
Exciting, man.
Feel no pain.
Jeff jumped off camera there. I don't know if you all saw that, but there was a little whole jazzercise routine that was quite impressive.
Yeah, you know, Jeff has got many years. Before he started playing 40K, he was actually a ballet dancer, I believe.
I believe so too.
Yeah, he got a lot of experience with jazz hands and pirouettes. I mean, so many things. Yeah.
We had to talk him out of actually wearing the tights.
He almost wore them tonight. You know, they're green, so they match his army. But we told him, nah, just go ahead and come in with a t-shirt and some pants. So Jeff is shooting. So did he multi-charge? He had to multi-charge.
I think that's what he's going for, but I'm not sure how he's pulling off. Well, I guess you only have to be within an inch, so he could have multi-charged both units of Termies.
Yeah. So that could be tough. Abaddon's taking some hits. So I mean, Karn's a warlord, but
And then the assault cannon.
and I guess Abaddon's accustomed to losing anyway, so nothing new for him.
Okay, so I actually where is your
Holding on 3s. So 2 3-ups.
Oh, okay. So you've got your
2 3-ups coming for Abaddon here.
Oh, 2, he's dead! He's dead, he did it!
I'm sorry.
He did it! In Overwatch, that's, okay, so that's,
Abaddon just
Slay the
died in
Warlord, so that's
I think so. That was a lot of shots.
This is the
So yeah,
latest
Abaddon
Abaddon
1, 2,
appearance ever.
7 Terminators and 2 autocannons later, and yeah, she's dead.
at least right now.
So
Nothing like
all right,
taking
Abaddon, thanks for showing up. And sorry you left early.
Yes. Okay. Now,
That's my turn.
And Jeff,
Alright,
man, he
so
should
that
get
is the
another
end
little
of
dance on the
round
way
4,
to
so
the
we got
other
a quick
side. You
round
see
three.
that?
Yeah, nice little jig.
Might have been the first
So,
time
I don't
he
know
killed
if our,
Abaddon like that or anything in Overwatch. So
Come out here for a round.
Trademark TCD Jeff
We're gonna
jig.
hang on a couple of seconds and wait for him. If not, we're just gonna power through.
Jeff Jig,
I
I
don't know
love
if he
it.
is or isn't. Matt, you coming out?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not coming out.
Man.
I'm gonna save that for later.
Nice game hosting, dude. Way to go. Distracted over there.
All right, so it looks like
It was a
a
dance.
recap in.
Commenting on the history
And
of the TCD Jeff jig.
The
All right,
people's hero, man.
the people's hero. So Abaddon went down.
Did nothing.
Crazy round 4 right
Karn has done nothing yet.
Well, Karn is just waiting and pacing. There was the little b-boy stance afterwards. He did kind of bust the move around.
He wrapped up Gorbachev for a second.
I'm sure TCD Gil was loving those sound effects.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Fantastic. All right, so are we still looking at 8 to 6?
No, so I will get Slay the Warlord, so that puts me at 7, and then I will get Kingslayer next turn. And that actually might put me over if I get that'll get D3, so it could put me over.
Okay, so
I'm probably gonna get this. So this is gonna be 2.
Going into turn 5, we're looking for you to hold objective 2 up top there.
I do have defend objective 3, which I will probably get that as well. Since I held it last turn, I can just hold it this turn.
All right, so
it's actually come down to the wire here. This is
gonna look pretty good.
Can I get rid of?
You can discard at 1 at the end of your turn. You can discard Kingslayer.
And then our next turn, do we only have 2?
Yes.
At this point, you might as well keep it on the off chance that you pull a lucky shot off.
Well, you can't get it unless it's on his turn. You can only achieve on his turn, if that makes sense.
All right.
So you can either.
So I have to discard.
You have to discard at the end. Well, you can keep it, but you'll have to discard one of them anyway.
Right.
So you can discard now or later. Okay.
Abaddon was the warlord?
Abaddon was the warlord.
He gave him the other warlord trait.
He has to take Abaddon has a mandatory.
Oh, he has a chosen trait, so. Gil's like, I always take the 6 up regardless.
All right, gentlemen. Well, good luck. We'll see how this one turns out.
On to round 5, man. All right, so I can't draw anything because I'm down to 2 cards. So
Abaddon was the warlord. Oh my.
That is
so I'm going to shuffle around here. Shuffle some movements. Probably not going to move too much.
I guess you have to take a different ability.
Yeah, Abaddon
Abaddon
has one of the mandatory.
So I'm going to shuffle on
one of the mandatory warlord traits. Abaddon is first among traders. That is the Black Legion special ability. The Death to the False Emperor ability, when he is the warlord, triggers extra attack rolls of 5 instead of 6 for models and friendly Black Legion units that are within 6 inches of your warlord.
No, that.
When you're taking him with a unit of world eaters, that's really
that's when he's good.
That's really not going to help him out.
So then he did multi-charge Terminators then.
He did multi-charge the Terminators.
Alright, well that was an interesting move. It opens up the Terminators to just create a gun line and maybe just try to score some quick points. What is the score now after that?
The score is 8 to 7 kills. However, Jeff is going to be on his turn scoring Kingslayer. We'll put him at 9. We'll put him at 9 to 8.
Okay.
So first we're going to do this squad.
The missions that Jeff has left is defend objective 3, which he's currently on. So that is another 2 points for him.
Okay. That's the one in the center. Okay.
The missions that we have left for Jake is defend objective 2, which is where he is right now. That'll be 2 points. And the other 2 involve killing a character, which means Belial's got to go down.
So he won't be able to come back, right? Because he's down a point. The most he can score is 2. He can't draw any more cards. Wow. So he's just going to get shot here. Yeah, and you can't target the character behind those Terminators like that. So
it's a rough way to go out.
We're going to shoot some crap on the...
Say crack. Instead of we're going to use crack.
Alright, and now they're discussing...
TCD does not endorse crack.
Yeah.
Alright, so... 4. Hitting on 4s with crack missiles.
Crack missiles. If you're going to do crack, do crack missiles. Brought to you by Acme.
So 2 AP -2, so 2 5-up saves.
Oh, I'm sorry. For the
So 2 more dead guys.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, let's worry about them when we
Ooh, well, they're dropping now. Yeah.
And then the next Terminator squad. So that'll be 8.
This is going to go actually opposite the way that we
Hitting on
thought.
3s with 3 rolls.
In danger of being taken.
if the mountains are equidistant, you can
Yeah. Looks like it can be.
because the character
You know, I'm not sure how much shooting Jeff has left, but there's there's plenty of Terminators. So the strategy worked out really well. I think Abaddon going down like that in Overwatch
really hurts.
Yeah, that really hurt him. Though I really don't like him multi-charging. Yeah, those two like the one unit had 3 and the other one had the 5. So maybe you just multi-charge that, or just charge. You know, just charge the 3. And then there's, you still got the auto cannon to deal with, and then 2 Terminators and rapid fire. But that's a lot less shots, and then maybe you can work your way there. Or just tie him up a little as Karn and his friends do some work.
Actually, the other way to go is to charge the 5, hoping that you don't kill them off in that turn so that nobody shoots it all down in the off face.
Okay. Well, if you kill those 3 and then consolidate over the 5, wouldn't that lock them up also?
Valid point.
They lost 5 guys this turn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just not happy, comfortable taking that many shots, Normally I'm drunk by number 3 or 4, so.
5 is 10. They're probably gonna
Good
lose
timing.
another additional model or 2.
Waiting for me to drink.
I tried, I really tried.
Spit takes go over so well on radio, or podcasts, or interwebs, whatever the kids are saying today.
Oh, that's all the Berserkers. I think
Now,
there's one left in
well,
Karn.
technically,
Karn's by himself on the dance floor.
so I get
At the end of the night,
so the end of my turn, I
closing times coming on the radio.
Yeah.
Lights are coming on.
Yeah, all the ugly lights come on. We can see what everybody really looks like. Karn is by himself. Well, he's got his wingman. It's his buddy there, But that's it.
So that puts me at
Bilal's got his entire group is with him. They're all just hanging out now, laughing at Karn.
The only difference is on to
4 puts me at 12.
So when you're
And you have still 8, 12 to 8.
normally you only have to get within an inch of the
I just feel like Jake should be getting at least 2 points for that paint job.
Okay, so 8. So 12 to 8 currently. So it is now bottom of
We may
turn
have to call
5.
an intervention.
You're up, sir.
So because we get an inch for the twist.
So at the bottom of the turn, looks like Jake 8 to 12.
Yeah, you roll 2d6.
I believe so, yes.
So you have
10 to
discard
12.
1.
10 to 12. Jake's got 2 points for holding objective
You would
2.
only have to roll 7.
Oh, actually, no, he might have gotten shot out
I would say keep
of
it.
2. It depends on what Jake's going to have to do
Over
here.
the same thing.
I guess he can move Karn over and then take it, and that's just 2 points, but just can't get him to win.
Yeah.
Now, does he have any command points left? Maybe he command points and gets another card?
I'm not sure if he has enough command points left to get a card. Remember that everything doubled after turn 3.
That's right.
That's what I got. But you get the line for the special issue card, so you only need an 8.
So
For this particular
1.
Ooh.
but normally you would need
Karn is coming in.
Done.
those are just
That's it.
Oh, no, he does have. He is getting that 2 points because he does have that lone berserker
So
left.
that is the end of round 5.
And around 5, we're gonna go check in and see if there's
Quick
any other
round,
bad
see what
guys.
happens.
2.
So you get 2. So you get 2 for that. So it's now 12 to 10.
Terminators has
Alright.
12 to 10. All right, so we are looking at the Dice of Destiny to see if the game goes on, correct?
Would you like to roll? You are the challenger to the TCD Dynasty.
So it's above. It's
3 or better.
3 or better?
I'm gonna laugh at you.
4?
So
Wait, why'd you roll at that?
So I keep going, man.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Always
The
roll a
Emperor protects,
D20.
but Chaos cheats.
So the game continues on
The
a
game
5.
continues on a 5. So we're looking at a long shot of Karn coming out and taking on 8.
So you can choose to discard that card if you like.
We're going to lose that. And what are we coming up with the objective? Secure objective 4.
It is doable.
Okay, in a turn. I don't know if he's... Oh, that's for you?
That's for me. I just need to
All right.
advance over there.
So we're looking at 4 points over there for you, or to put you up by 4 points, correct? Or 3 points. 12 to 10. Math is hard. Stay in
Math is
school,
hard.
kids.
Math is even harder. It is. You said we were doing crap.
That's true. I did say. We were
The good thing about being dumb is you get many more opportunities for
subscribe to doing any
Nice.
drugs here.
So, other than the math, incorrect math, let's get it right here. We're
We've
looking
got
at.
Alright,
right
so I'm
now,
gonna
we're
summon some
looking
demon
at
powers.
a 12 to 10
Right
score
On my turn.
for Warriors.
Okay.
And
All right.
Dark Angels. Jeff just drew
I can try and
secure
table
objective
you
4, which is the objective to the far left of the table
Like
on
either
your
try
screen.
and
You should
You
try
will
to
be
get
able to
hand-to-hand with
advance
Connor.
within handshot to make it 14-10.
sounds like a great idea.
Really, the only thing that
Charging
we're looking
specialist.
at,
I
we
should
did
charge
have
them when I have the
Jake
shit.
discard
All right.
Kingsley.
Okay.
So he's going to be able
these
to
guys are
draw
gonna stay put.
something
These guys are gonna move
unless
over.
it gives him the ability to score 3
We're
points.
not going to move.
And
the
that's
assault
also if the
cannon.
Terminators don't gun him up.
That's
So, okay. So there's still that chance of getting tabled.
continue to fire.
But if he doesn't, I mean,
all these
he's
guys. So
he's
first,
hurting.
he's hurting. He's going to be down
this is what we're
4.
gonna do.
3 points.
3 points
This
at
is
the end.
what
Of,
we're going
okay,
to do.
wow.
It's good to know my math is catching.
First, we're going to have
It took time.
this
We
entire
tried.
squad.
Like most old engines, they've got to warm up a little, right?
I also believe that we're looking at the start of what Jeff referred to as the TCD Dynasty. Look next week for the Grey Knights. I don't know if you can call it a dynasty after 2 wins. It feels like a very Cleveland thing to do.
Did he? When was the first one? This is the first one, right?
No, we won last week. I won last
Oh,
week.
okay. Wait, you were playing.
I was playing as Chaos. We're talking about the Chainsword Diaries. here.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about the home team.
Oh, I got you.
So it looks like you're going to have some pretty big boots to fill
Not
next
doing
week.
crack.
You know, it's fine.
We're
I
doing
got
crack
some
missiles. We're not doing actual.
size 13, ladies.
As long
He's available for bar
Alright,
mitzvahs.
so hitting on 3s.
And bachelorette parties.
So, and then moving on 2s. Oh, just 1, EP minus 2.
At this point, it's the guns that never end for Karn.
Yeah.
Luckily, Karn's got a 4-up invul save, too.
Just kill him.
6, he's dead.
Karn
Oh,
just
gone.
died, ladies and gentlemen.
And then
That's the game.
That is
Next
the
squad will see
game.
that last
Karn
berserker.
is down. That leaves
We've got
us,
one model left, one lonely berserker.
We still had another hour of game time left, but we will not need that, folks, because we've got 5 Terminators shooting at a lonely little.
6 hits.
Let's see if that berserker can hold up to 6 hits.
So 2 armor saves for you, sir.
2 armor saves. Fails either one of them, and the game is done.
And that's it.
Game is done.
I'm gonna.
Ladies and gentlemen, the game is done.
Over.
At the
Unbelievable. Time
lights,
of
the
events.
party's over.
I did not think that the Dark Angels with so few models could get that, pull that off, but it paid off. The Army of Elites did it, folks.
That's fantastic. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go out, jump out, talk to the guys, see if they had a good time, see how everything went. Hey, TCDG, TCD Gil, until I see that big cat on the album.
Well, technically I could have, but I'd have to do one.
We're signing off for now. We're going to go check out
Let's
and
get a
interview with the
recap,
guys.
and then we'll shut down a little early than that. You know?
I was down on the wire.
Well,
there.
happy
I'm
hour.
surprised. If you would have put your units out front, I think it would have been a different story.
Yeah.
All right,
Should have him
gentlemen.
out.
So this was a surprise comeback for the Dark Angels. Really, Deathwing stood their ground.
The people's hero.
You keep working that.
Stand
The
up.
rerolls,
please.
man.
The rerolls, I tell
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
it's real.
Yeah, you gotta,
Imperium and those rerolls.
I'm telling you, man, when you get that battery of just having guys around, you get those rerolls all the time. It's just
Yeah.
hard to stop.
Yeah.
I mean, look what I did on the Overwatch.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
you kept
You
rerolling.
killed-
Yeah. Took down Abaddon to 2 wounds. But that took him out entirely.
Yeah.
Took out 7 wounds.
So let's talk about that charge because that was kind of
That was it.
that was the
defining
defining moment of the game.
Yeah.
You decided to multi-charge the 2 units of Terminators, right?
Yeah.
He multi-charged everything.
Oh, he was going against all
Recap
3.
here, and
Yeah.
Bang,
So if I
bang.
rolled, Yeah, I was gonna go slay the Warlord and Kingslayer.
Oh, he would and assassinate.
So,
Oh man, he would have been
Gotcha.
rolling in the front.
And I wanted to make sure I got into hand-to-hand combat if I did fail that long charge.
Big risk, big reward. So that's what you're
Right.
I mean, it wasn't a bad move though. I mean, like there's really no incentive not to. When you think about it, I'm hitting on 6s. I mean, yeah, I get the rerolls, but I think I got some lucky. I mean,
Yeah,
you failed a couple.
and he
of
gets
lucky
like half of the.
half damage. It's
Right,
like you,
so
got, you have to do that.
Even if I
And
get
it's-
in there
I would
with
have
one
done
wound, I'm gonna
Wreck some
rip
face.
his face
Yeah.
off.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So.
Well, hey, all right, Jake. Did you have fun playing on the stream, man?
Yes, yeah. It was a cool game.
After the successful
Cool. Yeah, it had a nice feel to it.
Yeah,
I like just running around and just
Yeah, it's good.
things.
And so TCD is 2-0 in the stream. So we're really looking for the challenger to step up next week. We got Gil and the Great Smite Hope coming to the table.
That is a perfect name.
So we're gonna see how that rolls next week. Jake, man, thanks so much for showing up.
Thanks.
Oh, it was a great game, man. Always a
Great.
pleasure playing you, man. Always a pleasure.
I'm gonna bring some nids next time.
Oh,
And
the
swarm.
bugs!
Ooh.
It's the
We got Nids
bugs.
versus Deafening. I think that might be a little one-sided. That's gonna be a lot of bodies.
He's calling you out with Nids versus
I'll bring
Deathwing.
Nids.
I think we gotta do this. We gotta
bring
do this.
Nids.
All right.
I'm putting
got
these
a
guys
couple
away
weeks.
for a little bit.
We've got a couple weeks coming out. So we're definitely gonna get some shots of both armies up on the Facebook page, on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure to follow us at the Chainsword Diaries. If you had fun tonight, come on out. Cleveland, we are looking for gamers. This is your stream. Come on out. Have some fun. Rocky River, Immortals Inc. Every Monday night, we're doing it live. Have a great night, guys.
Put the rest of the squad around.